welcome to Unranked to Masters Part 6. We are in-game already, and I can do some of the pre-game decisions for you, but basically, if you don't know, we are around Plat 2 right now, getting diamond lobbies. Yeah, I mean, MMR is a crazy thing, right? The game thinks I'm a higher rank than what I am, so it's putting me in lobbies that make sense, and that will correlate with my MMR gain, or my LP gains. So if you see me gaining a little bit more than you, it's probably why. But we lose our flash there. Unfortunately, I'm too busy yapping, so I don't get to my ward spot. One cool thing about this ward spot, actually, is if you run here ASAP and you ward, you don't get hit like that. But as you can see, turn on the music just a little bit. Sorry. Camera? Good. So we're good. Nothing too crazy. We have Udyr, Rengar, Cho'Gath, Lucian, Nami. Udyr, I mean, he's just trying to waste your time, right? He's going to stun you, run around, do your thing. As long as you have the damage or you're with your team, you don't have to worry too much about him. Kind of liking this for us, but I'm not going to give up my clear, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, like, you can send it there with W, but then you just start the game so far behind. It is what it is. Let him do his thing. He tried to cook it up. That's okay. He is TP. Cho'Gath, pretty solid example of someone that can just one-shot you because you're BRIAR, right? Where you W badly, and then he WQs you, and then feast, and it's game over. And then Rengar has his W, which will heal him, based on a percentage of the damage that he's taken. So if you do a big burst to him and he's able to W, he's going to heal a ton. So you have to be careful about the spots that you pick on all three of these champs. And then bot lane's just a bot lane, dodge the Nami bubble, and you're free. You just make this work. You know what they say though? I do these videos right off the jump as I wake up, so expect a change in energy by like the second game. But first game, just try and lock in, make sure my fundamentals are good. Even something as simple as that J skill, where there's probably someone like saying, oh, if I didn't go to that J skill, he would be pinging me non-stop, and I would mute him. That's it. And then I wouldn't know. And then it's like, whoa, my day's a lot better now. I don't have negativity blaring. Crazy what life can do. Bot lane got a kill. They got a kill. Oh, that health is really low. So like right there, that could be a dive. And if you took that dive, that's not a bad play for, you know, for the game. The biggest problem for me is that it would kind of set me a little behind on my clear. And like I always tell you guys, I prioritize my clear a ton. Where like if there's a world where they can just get that wave in and then recall, don't risk the dive themselves. You know, maybe they go 1-for-1, whatever happens. That's where I want to be. Because the odds of Rengar getting... I don't even think Rengar can efficiently start Raptors, to be clear. But, I mean, technically people can do whatever they want. When I do Raptor start, and this guy doesn't, that means that I go ahead 2 camps. So that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty obvious gank there. I probably should have been pinging that earlier. I'm too busy yapping. His wave goes in. That's good. Nice. This should spawn within a few seconds. Raptor start always syncs up at around 4 minutes in game time. So crab spawns at 3:30, and then you get your 4-minute Raptors. Life turns out pretty good. Don't think they have kill and Syndra there. But Jason's going to have a rough game for the rest of the game. There's really not too much he can do about it. He's made some decisions, some questionable decisions. I love smiting Krugs here on second kill because they just have so much health. And it sets up your map in a way where in 40 seconds I'll have smite. In 40 seconds I will have cleared my Wolves Gromp because that's my current plan. And then I have smite for Dragon, so I can play that. Now to do Raptor start, you get about 1225 every time. Tunneler, Pink Ward. Tunneler, one of the best skirmishing items in the game for BRIAR, obviously, you probably know that. The difference between Tunneler and Tiamat, like, Tiamat is really worth it for the damage. Like, on a full combo, where, like, you use all of your W, all of your Q, it'll do, like, 150 more, which is actually comparable. My Wolves are going to spawn in, like, 10 seconds. I'm thinking about greeting this, since their wave is pushing, right? They have more minions than we do. So you can see they just spawned. I'm pretty good about it. I'm going to sweep up into this bush. See if we can get rocking here. If Lucian ever uses dash, that'll be like my sign to go. Oh, nice. I'm going to buffer my W2 because otherwise I might not have been able to hit him. I'm going to look for a flash tap E. Oh, we got heal and flash there. So the idea with tap E, right, is this is an 80% slow for 0.5. So I flash and I tap E. 0.5 of a second goes by where my bot lane gets to catch up to him. Make it work. I'm really not too sure how they got a kill without getting Nami's heal. Like, in what world did she die and not use heal? But all good. We got 2 sums for my 1. No flash mid, BRIAR. Thank you, my friend. And again, I do recommend you guys do, you know, actually, one thing that you can do, undo the pings, right? I do recommend that you guys, like, instant-mute people that try and backseat you. I know a lot of you are like, but what if my team this and that? And I do get it, but trust me, when someone has to, like, type to you no flash, just ping it, bro. Just ping it. Because, you know, when you type no flash mid after you get solo killed, more times than not, you're trying to, like, let on that you deserve a gank. Not worth for me. And that's something that I'm just not going to rock with too much. Leave his pings on. Let him ping what he needs. You know, if he's going to ping that summoner spell, and keep it moving. Ain't nothing to it. Rengar is kind of having a free day on ganking top here. I will say Jace players are some of the ones that always run it down. The champion's very hard. Like, to give him any semblance of fairness, this guy is playing one of the hardest champs in the game. This is fine. I'm really thinking that this Rengar is I'm gonna wait till I can Q. Nice tappy. I see Cho'Gath leaving, so I'm just gonna leave here. Just take the red. In a perfect world, I actually just shoot my ult here at my Raptors and I catch Rengar on them and then kill him. I'm not too for sure that my top side's here, right? His bot side just defended, but he wasn't there, so this should be gone. Yeah, and then he's actually going to gank top again. Yep, that's 2 right there. I don't think we can catch him on that. That's okay. Oh, we got all 3. Yeah, that would have been a time that ulting would have been better. I thought with the timing I could have done it, but clearly not. This guy has no awaken, so I'm down to go. We're going to go for insta-Q here. Save your W2, hopefully for the last second. Oh, this Rengar will not do it. Act like you're running away. Their mid could be coming. This guy will not do this. Be a little funny with the pings, because we're like over pinging. We're a little scared. That's okay. Human. So I did get a top gank for Rengar taking that. Oh yeah, you got a blast, bro. Level 7 Rengar, that's 2 bonus streaks, so he's up 1 camp on me. Something about the efficiency of my early game allowed me to have a little bit of leeway in terms of him getting my topside and me only getting his red. 1 click. 1 click. Nice. Does he live? Oh, good try. Well, and Nami got it, right? It's fine. Not bad, though. We actually, we pulled Cho'Gath top. So my Syndra got a bot roam for 2. And Cho'Gath didn't get anything. So that was pretty good for us overall. Nice, get our camps rocking. This has not been a good game for neutrals. It's been a weird game. Where, like, I went bot, I got double summoner spell, but no kill. Where, like, maybe if that was a kill or 2, you'd be a little bit farther ahead and then able to accelerate. But that's alright. Not every game has to be a pop-off. Oh wait, well I guess I did get the dragon, right? But I wasn't able to get grubs when I was topside, I guess, really what's more in my head right now. They're trying to zone my AD carry. I can definitely play this. I think he's dead, but yeah, he's gone. That man is a goner. Oh, and Rengar's here. We're gonna look for a WE, put him into the wall. That should be a pretty good play. Ooh, we're running out. We're running out of damage. No, it's okay. Yeah, I didn't really expect them to be able to blast through E there, but it's mostly that ignite. That ignite was pretty huge. What else? Yeah, that's it. Now, since Rengar's on my bot side, I already cleared the camp, so I don't really feel the need to go, like, trade that back. Be careful here. I don't always love that zap, because if he's able to, like, see it coming, he stands in this corner. Jinx would just die there for free. And that would be really bad. Because my Jinx started out ahead, right? They got a first kill on bot side, but they haven't been able to turn it into anything more, so she's still really far from where she should be. Long way to go. Cho'Gath is kind of tearing up this lobby, though. He's doing well. Yeah. That's one of the things that you'll get a lot in lower elo games, is just a bunch of random fights. Now, luckily, the counter to that is, like, if I make no mistakes and I'm perma-farming, they have no chance. But, you know, obviously, when I tap into some of these mistakes myself, it doesn't really help the cause. If he tries to leave to tier 2, I will just chase him. And if he stays under turret, we just kill him. Both circumstances, he dies. If he came to ward, I would also jump him. So right there, sort of preemptively buffering my E, because I don't want Rengar to be able to hop on me and hit Bola for free. So preemptively buffer your E against the turret shot damage and the Rengar. Life gets pretty good. That's more of like a future sight one, right? You have to know that BRIAR dies there if Rengar jumps you for free without you doing something to change his position. I'm going to use a WW2 there just to heal up a little bit before I access my Raptors. Don't want to get invaded. I'm not going to let this. I'm not going to let this negativity sit in my chat. Not happening. I'm going to go for an ult here. Just because I messed up their engage super hard. Looked pretty free. Go for this. She might bubble my Q. That's okay. Nice. Good. Second dragon. And dragon's going to be the key to a lot of these wins. Your ability to just have a win condition no matter what. Even in a losing game like this, right? We're 12-8 here. Rengar's getting fed against our very squishy team with no front line. Definitely not a good scenario to be in. Okay. I mean, this kid's trolling, right? He thinks he's 1v3ing here, or what? Alright, he ran away. You can see the eyes on Lulu means that he ran away. Because he ran downwards. You know, whoever gets the eyes of Rengar are the people closest to him. So, if I'm on Lulu's right side, then that means that Rengar's on his left. Hey, take me to my ground. That's okay. They both died with flash. I really think that they could do a little better there, but... Do a little W bait while I'm trying to get this wave. I'll try. Can win. Don't tilt. Oh man. This guy just crit me twice or what? My god. That was a lot of damage. AD. This one's tough. So Mercs. And then Tabbies, right? Played to steel caps. But these have a ton more kills, so we're definitely going to go here. Not too bad. Where did Rengar just show? Rengar just showed killing Syndra. Odds of them going to my top side are very high. Maybe you can catch them there. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I think I'm hearing too much yapping. I usually do like to leave more positivity in chat. Or just less ignorance. I don't know if that's like a better way to put it. Some people get mad that I call it positivity when I say can win. They're like, well, then you're just typing blind positivity, and that makes me more mad. And I'm like, man, you really can't please everyone in life, huh? Saying can win in 2025 and Big 25 is getting flamed. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely far behind this game. We just weren't able to get as accelerated. One thing that will definitely happen is like, oh yeah, you're checked on that one, bro. Barrier. E. Good juke for Cho, actually. Okay. Too easy. Ooh, that was a scary one, huh? Yeah, now, I don't think I can get Rift Herald because I'm 0 health and they're still around that area. The odds of them having vision is very high, and then you get Rengar ult and die. So I'm just going to go to my bot side. Get what farm I can. Again, I don't really think this game is over. It's definitely tough, but if I can continue to make plays like that, where I barely live, make it work. I will say right there, you just saw plated steel caps value, where that's the only reason I'm alive. Unfortunately, they were just topside. We just fought for topside, and then he dies there and says, why are we AFK? That's a rough mistake to make, my boy. Very rough mistake to make. It is very good for you guys to see this stuff, though, because, like, I don't know, man. Everyone thinks, you know, oh, YouTubers don't get it as bad as us. It's like, guys, I deal with everything you deal with 24/7. Difference is, I don't try and teach them, right? It's not my job to make them learn League, right? All I got to do is do better myself. Their grind is their responsibility, not mine. It's a very greedy play look because they could have vision here, but let's look in jungle without a little bit of greed. He drops Rift here. We should likely play to defend this and then go to Dragon. Because again, that's still our win con. If we can get Dragon Soul, we could be pretty strong here. I'm looking at Rift's health, see if we can get that to 1200 so it doesn't get the crash. So I might have to like take a lot of damage to try and set this up. Like that, right? Good. Deny the turret health there. He's going to get my camps, that's okay. If they mess up and don't go 5-man dragon here, this could be very good for us. Oh yeah, that's a free kill. Free kill right there. Now she's death timered. We want to see if we can corral our whole team here because we know that this is the correct play. Try and break up the Cho'Gath combo because we don't want him to just click Feast and ruin this guy's day. Unfortunately, Jace died there. And Rengar was able to kill Jinx. I'm going to try and greed this one. Now this one goes against the grain a little bit. This is not free at all. If they call this out, we'd be in a rough spot. Yep. That damage Syndra did was actually pretty impactful. I'm going to WQ the dragon here, just try and ignore him. Once he goes for a stun, I'm going to try and buffer E into the wall. Need to flash the bubble if possible, but nah, there's no juice there. I tried. Oh, if that Jinx ult could have done something, that could have been good. Yeah, unfortunately, we just ran out of juice. Times like this, I've noticed that a lot of my viewers, especially the lower elo ones, like not, you know, dude, lower elo is an objective, you know, take on your rank, right? So don't take that like negative. A lot of people take that so negative. It's like, dude, I was low elo at 1.2, and I would hear people say low elo, and I knew that they were talking about me, and then I thought about, like, do I actually make that mistake or do I not? And that's it. That's all it's trying to do. It's trying to help you guys realize your mistakes. Master players make these mistakes and so on. Low elo players right there would say something like, you know, would say something like, I forget the exact phrasing, but something to the degree of, you know, oh, Syndra couldn't do enough there. Oh, if we didn't die, if my Jace didn't die, and if my Jinx didn't troll, and it's like, all very true. But a better way to think of that situation is if I had a better early game, I would have been strong enough to pull that off. That's a better way to pull that off, right? I wasn't on 2 items. Most people, you know, he's on 2.5. If I was stronger there, I could likely one-tap that Nami, take her out of it. The Lucian, Udyr might have gotten hurt more in the first trade, and everything would have worked out a lot better for us. But it just straight up is the fact that I wasn't fed enough. I didn't have that crazy of an early game. Sometimes you won't. Now, when you have a not good early game, it's usually pretty good to actually think about your pathing, right? Go back into the VOD and just think about your pathing. What could you have pathed to? Was there a gank opportunity that you didn't realize, and so on? So, one time for the one time, I'll give you guys, you know, challenger coaching here with this game, where I'm like, you know, this is what I would be looking for gank opportunities. Because, you know, I do often say, you know, to my community, I'm like, you guys need to go into the VOD and see what you could have done differently. And a lot of people are just look at their deaths, which are the most important thing, right? Your deaths are the most important thing. But, you know, if you take some time and also look at other opportunities that you may have had, you know, that could go a long way. Now, they're likely posted up to take this blue from me. This game has entered critical mass, where they have extremely fed bot laner that we have to stand in front of to kill their front line too. And my team can't stop dying off cooldown. So because of that, we're in a rough spot. He's probably going to turn back here, so I'm going to try and buffer my E. Put him into the wall. Try and flash away there. If I can get a shield, oh, that's okay. She does have ult, but she's trying to save it for Jinx. Nice. You guys got to run away from that side. Try. He didn't even barrier. To be fair, that's a lot of keys to hit at once. Where he's trying to W. He's trying to W, barrier, and right click and auto. That's just a lot of movements. Death Stance would be pretty good here, just to reduce their burst a little bit. But yeah, I don't know where you guys have been at for this unranked, or for the previous unranked Masters. Seems like a lot of people liked episode 5. Episode 1 and 5 turned out to be like the goats. I don't know what, like 2 through 4, 2, 3, and 4 didn't hit, but 1 and 5 people loved. So I don't know what's going on, but hopefully this one's as cool. I mean, as we can see, we're starting with a bad game, right? To be fair, I'm the, you know, if you have infinite time, I would say to you, always play a warm-up game before you actually queue up. You know, just to get the thought process right there. You know, your responses to plays where it needs to be. Like, I turn this on a Sunday. On a Sunday. I wake up, no caffeine, nothing. No food even, and I'd play. And I think I talk about this like every single video, but it's really important for you guys to realize, like, dude, you gotta really you gotta nourish your body to get the best, you know, product out of yourself. We could have baited that a lot harder. I'm gonna try and send it. If this turns out good, this would be very good for us. Buffer E into that Cho'Gath Q. If you get flash trumped, you get flash trumped, man. It is what it is. Unfortunately, a lot of my plays, I'm not synced up with Lulu. I can't really tell if Lulu's always saving spells for Jinx, and because of that, unable to use a spell for me. But it might benefit her to, you know, give the boy some juice. So yeah, no, man, it's definitely real. So we're gonna hit some water real quick with the free time we got. My team's trying to cook though. Jinx is not understanding the play here. That's okay. Just give it. Give. Reset. Too low. If they kill 2. Nice. Reset. We got time. Rengar's coming from base, so you see all these low health people. Otacon plus Rengar equals they're all dead, and it's not close. So try and get them to recall. And here's the thing, Rengar could ult that dragon with Cho'Gath, and they can just take that. There's nothing we can do about it. Reality has set us up in a way that we can't just do what we want here. I can play for the steal, but I do inevitably die. Rengar might try and jump me. I'm going to buffer R into that, I think. You know Rengar's looking for your team. Not gonna lie, enemy team's kind of trolling. That's 2 deaths from Rengar. The one, me killing him, and then that death. That could be insanely good. I think Jace would actually benefit more from not recalling to defend, just sitting this with us. Because we're gonna need his help. Don't want to start Baron too early. Even that 1 second of not hitting Baron's really good. And now you see why we need Jace. So. Do as much damage as I can here. Ah. The Baron call is actually completely fine. The Jace recalling was not the best call. There was a world where Jace's play works out, though. So I wasn't too fond of just telling him flat out no. You know, like I said, like the right play is this, but it, you know, it's the right play because more times than not, it's the right answer. But there's some times where you can get a little greedy like that, and it works out. If the Udyr goes under this turret, he's cooked, I think. I think Jace just does the wholesome Suriel does. Never mind. Ghost gets him out. On the plus side, he used Ghost, didn't get any of our cooldowns, so that's good. It's really important when games get like this, where it's just a bunch of constant team fighting this and that. Just be the best BRIAR shooter that you can be, and greed your camps. Yeah, that's a bit of a overzealous look right there. Unfortunately, their 80 carries is 17 kills, so every time that we go in a team fight and try and kill him... Oh. Syndra's walking forward into Rengar Cho. That's going to be a painful one. I'm surprised that my Lulu's typing so much, man. We're down 18 deaths there, guys. 18. See if I can live. Give me some juice. Oh my god, man. Maybe that I waited 1 more second. Good try. GG. First game down, man. Ain't nothing to it. Yeah, no, I'm not too worried about that game. Game was definitely winnable if I played better. I really think if my pathing was better, though. I pathed the Lucian Nami into Jinx Lulu because Lucian Nami will always play aggressive into Jinx Lulu. That's how they win lane, for anyone that doesn't know much about competitive play or Lucian Nami. They are like the win lane combo. That's like their thing. So Lucian will go forward with Nami spells and do that. So even in our first gank, you remember when I got both of their sums. Right, when I got both of their sums, it's because they walked forward. So in a perfect world, you're able to make that work with your team. But reality is, what happens if I 3-camp to top here? So you can't 3-camp currently because you waste too much time. But what if I full cleared, right? So let's look at the full clear timing. Now this one is definitely on me, just, you know, first game on. Because when you hit a crab, like I've showed you in every other video and almost every other game, when you're hitting a crab, you should always be pinging the opposing crab. So when I'm here and I'm not pinging this, I'm trolling, right? Because I could get this guy to recall. Or walk backwards. And if he dies, regardless of that, at least I tried. But it's impossible to say what would have happened, you know? So he dies for free. Now again, right? I'm not in charge of his journey, right? He has a ward. It's 4 minutes into the game he hasn't warded. Okay? So he's made one of the most beginner mistakes on Earth, on top of killing himself at the start of the game. It's not my job though. When you guys sit there and you type, should have warded, dude, what are you doing? It's 4 minutes. It's like, no one cares, bro. No one cares. He does not care in this moment. He's not going to learn. He does not care. And if he is going to learn, it's going to be on his own accord. It's not your job. By the way, if you start queuing, and then you go into a replay, or you go into a replay, then start queuing, you can be in queue while you do a little VOD review. So yeah, how do I path top here? This person wants to swap into mid laner for this second. Whatever. Right here, no problem. Love hitting that one. But yeah, so maybe if I did a little bit better job on my pathing here, because we might have been good, right? Like, so if I did top down or maybe bot to top, we might have been able to fight 2v2 there and help that play, and then we'd be fed. And then we'd reset. We might actually still get this same gank on the same timer. Because it's around 5:30. Not too bad. So we might have been able to get the same bot lane one. Good one. Again, he dies again. No ward. That's not on me, man. That's not on me. Yeah, so while I'm taking his red buff, he gets these camps, and then he goes for my red following. Yeah, I definitely should have just shot ult here, right? If you shoot ult straight linear, you definitely just kill him. He just walks away there. We definitely could have taken this fight. I think Tunneler's a little bit better than straight Dirk there. But we do get top gank here. Get his ultimate, he does nothing. They look following. Yeah, most of it's just my early game. Maybe that path top. They, what's it called? The, Jace lane will always be fighting. The Jace lane will always be fighting. Luckily, we can just go into the next game. I swapped out Coob for Last Stand. It's just something I've been testing lately. Do it if you want to. Do it if you not. If you don't want to, that's fine. Again, I think one of like the worst things about League is like, everyone wants every minute percentage to do better, right? But sometimes when you're in a game that has so many different things to do better at, it's easy to get lost in one that really does not matter at all, right? So like, how fast you kill your raptors and how far do you pull one camp to another matters 40 times as much as any rune in your page, okay? So when I say I swapped coup de grace to Last Stand, that, I mean, literally is like probably 0.0001% value. Like, the difference is so incredibly low. And when I see newer players like, hey, I'm level 32, by the way, what's your opinion on coup de grace cut down Last Stand? I really feel like it's deciding my games. I'm like, I wish it was, man. But we're against Renekton. Against Renekton, all you want to do in the matchup actually is just buffer your E. Use your E, Chilling Scream, right? Into his W, the stun. If you can get that down every time by putting yourself in his shoes and trying to figure out when he wants to actually do that, you destroy the matchup. Graves, if he gets ahead, it's whoever gets ahead, right? If he gets ahead, you lose, especially if he's playing really well. Mid lane, you have Malzahar and Aurelion Sol, so you can always just kill Aurelion Sol if this guy's R, so I want to let mid be mid, do the thing. The moment he has ult, I'm going to come collect the kill every time. And bot lane, if we're getting hooked on cooldown, we just lose. There's nothing there. If they're going to hook, knock up into W, they're going to take all their health and die. And if they aren't getting hooked, actually, they have longer range autos and poke, so they can actually whittle down their health bar and into a pretty good situation there. Now again, instead of just recalling and warding here, I've been doing this one. Just catches invades a little bit better. Because like the information that this is getting is if they access my top side through here, and then Garen's here. So they have no way into my top side. I know that all my top side is clear when I do this. And it's very low risk. Now, if you're late, even by a second, and enemy team is invading, maybe you lose your flash. We've learned that, but... Oh, no, it's pretty good. Dude, constant stream of games. Look at that. But yeah, we got 10 seconds to chill. So yeah, in terms of pathing, The double poke lane should have priority or prio over the one that doesn't have that, right? Because of the whittling health bars. Oh my god, man. What is going on? Alright. Yeah, I mean, that was no vision, too. No vision, nothing. Usually when you see something like that, that just means it's a duo. Just a late invade duo. There's nothing you can do differently about that. You even warded. How did they get there? Did they... I don't even know. Maybe my ward is a bit too far forward. Didn't catch him walking at the top there. Most important thing to do when you do die in a time like this, you need to get your cooldowns running ASAP. Because every second that you're walking and this cooldown isn't ticking, is like, it's like 10 times as bad. Because not only have you not used it, you haven't gotten it on cooldown. He's there. He's there, for sure. Hey yo, Garen takes some of the minis though. Nice. If he gets the minis, Graves might not get level 3. Now Graves likely going to gank mid here. And walk to his red side. Because he knows I went bot side, right? So he would likely want to make sure I can't take his side, right? Because he got 3 of my camps. So that means if he takes a full clear right now, I'm down 3 camps. So he would likely want to defend those. That's probably what he's going to do. If he doesn't do that, I'd be surprised. But League is such a tough game where, like, he should go hit my red to his red, but if he has a ward here defending his red, then he would know to just walk here. So as you can see, he's there now. He's going to play this super defensive. He recalled, went there. Okay, so he didn't go to his blue. So I can actually try and get a little crazy. Just go to his blue. Like a demon. Trying to be really sneaky about it, though. Hopefully this isn't warded. I really need some luck on my side to pull this off. I think that's a kill for us. Nice. This is where I need some luck on my side. I'm going to pull this as far away as possible. Click so I can see the health, because as you see, BRIAR starts to hide at certain camera positions. With bot lane trading like that, leads me to think that Graves might go bot, but he didn't. He actually is going to this crab. I'm going to just sack this crab completely. I want to keep him guessing at where I am. If he sees me, then he can hit tab, see what I've done, and he knows exactly what happened. But like this, you stay off his map, you can do pretty good. Nice. And that Scryer actually makes him unable to take this invade because he has to respect where Garen Mal's is. So you're able to retake your top side here that he was coming back for. Again, it's very important when you get cheesed like this, you have to prioritize your getting your respawn camps, or he's going to continue to cycle them on you. And that part's gonna suck. Because if you can never access your top side, you lose a whole lane on the map that you can never gank for, because you have to run gank them and you get no gold for it, right? You don't get the kill, or you don't even, like, if the gank doesn't work, you just went top, you couldn't even farm. Now he obviously just warded this. Once my Garen can step up, I'm going to step up. Oh, dude, if that E went to Renekton, you could definitely play it to hop to him. Not too worried about this, though. A Blitzcrank solo kill, I think I'm fine with. I think I'm quite okay with that. I'm going to go Ruby into double longsword here. Because, like, going more damage in this moment doesn't really help, because you need to be tanky. You need to run, bro. Yeah, my Zillion, he's a scary guy, man. He does not have a care in the world. He's not doing dragon, bro. In no world is this guy hitting dragon, bro. Promise you. One longsword dragon on Graves, that would be 75 seconds. That would take way too long. He will not make that mistake. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, right, you get cheese. The number one thing you need to do is just get back into the game naturally. Just get every camp that you can. Be sneaky about it. Don't try and over gank your way back into this game, because that would just, you're trying to force the comeback, like, not organically. It just won't work. Like, simply just will not work. But you can see, all my camps are down. I'm going to look for a gank now. Hopefully Graves takes the bait and gank spot here. life sucks, man. Jin trap. Last thing they're going to see on that Jin trap is me recalling. Now, I hopefully slid behind these minions in a way that I was able to live. Or not show, rather. Sorry. There's no real component for me to buy, like a big one, but I can grab another longsword. Looks like Renekton's going to defend his mid laner, or he's going to invade Raptors with Graves. We're gonna look. Nice. And again, like pulling these Raptors to the bush, you know, just so they can't decide what my health is and if they can kill. Now you see Renekton is back. One thing I like to do is I like to actually go Krugs here, because Graves might walk in through here and then see, you know, oh my god, his red's up. I'm going to take that ASAP. And because he does that, I'm at Krugs. I kill Krugs faster than he kills red. And then we get to gank him on my red. Really good. But right now, we don't know, you know, how many camps he's at for the moment. He likely recalled and then did that dragon. Oh, we just got hooked. So yeah, he did recall into that dragon. Good kill for them, but I think Graves is going to pick one up. See if I can catch a little top gank here. Didn't really mean to... I'm going to type a sorry for that one. Didn't really want to take that. But your boy needed something, man. Your boy needed something. Now, Blitzcrank is not bot lane. That means that he could be here. Zillion's coming to match, but I need to buy Zillion time. So I'm actually going to walk inside the grub pit. Just so if the Void might spawn or anything like that, right? This could be potential blocking me from Blitzhook. Never mind, Blitz went bot, so that's good. He's going to give me level up. Malzahar does have R. We really don't need Zillion here, actually. Mouse just does this, but it is what it is. We're just going to R that, I think. Oh, just kidding. R misses. R misses because Malzahar's... we're going to try and buffer E on an early W from Renekton. This guy is W right now, so we need to get away from him. He would one-tap us for sure. We really want to play for that topside invade. Malzahar ulted after Aurelion Sol ulted started. So when Aurelion Sol ult starts, it's just going to fall down and stun him. So he was unable to fully channel the ult, which made my ult miss. So I didn't, you know, I didn't really set up my camera too well to get that going. It was 3 bot. Graves actually on his way back here now. That's what that guy gets. You want to roam to me too often, my boy? And look at my Garen, man. So, like, if you think about early game, right? When they just do that cheese invade, right? They just do that cheese invade. It's like, okay. Well, there's a potential gain of your top laner getting the first wave for free. And then him having prio, or maybe Renekton's never been used to those wave states before. And because of that, your top laner might be able to win off of your one death. That's pretty sweet. So you know, you just say maybe about stuff like that. Like, yeah, I died there. You know, maybe it's bad, or maybe it's going to make him drop 30 this game. Now, sure, in a perfect world, you know, you're prepared for every single thing, and you know, that is what it is. But I'm actually trying to take so little from that wave. So, like, right here, right? Malzahar just saw that I care that he gets the cannon. I didn't overzealously do it, but I took one melee that he actually was going to lose. And that melee gets me my Titanic by such a specific margin. There's so much to this League of Legends game where, like, right there, I just mental boosted my mid laner because he knows that I care about his bag, right? His bag watch. And, I'm able to get my item too. So it looked like I did something nice. And I literally did nothing wrong. But, you know, with the way League plays out, people take things so personally sometimes. And things like that really do a lot in the long run. Man, this Unranked of Masters is getting some weird games. You guys are getting the weird ones. Can't really help you there, bro. Just a bit too far pushed up. Would like to play for that gank, but you just can't. Your AD carry took a recall. But my AD carry does have Collector now, so it's pretty strong. I would like to play for this Dragon, but 30 seconds standing kind of sucks. I might be able to pick up mid cannon. Keep that moving. I think I'm going to WQ this once his Fire Breath goes away. If he wants to waste his mana, that's chill with me. I can likely just go heal on my red buff. So I'm just going to wait for my red buff here. Now, sure, I'm on the wrong side for Dragon in this moment, but this gives me level 9, red buff for the fight, and, you know, health regen, so really good. I'm also going to take a Smite here, too, since I had 2 stacks. That is Aurelion Soul. If they can just walk away, life is good. We're going to play for this. We really need this team fight to go well for us. I'm going to try and ping Malzahar to come for this Graves. Graves will likely walk around this side. He can use ult. Not where we want to be, but I think I might be able to bring it home. I think I can play to live just by hopping over the wall. Going Q to this. Oh, Flash Ignite? Yeah, you're a demon, bro. This Blitz just Flash Ignite ulted me in the pit. No. Caitlyn, no! Nice. I don't think we're living, but... Yeah, I mean, our Malzahar is just, you know, he's just so close to knowing the exact play. He's so close. But, like, when he doesn't just R the Graves, we don't get to E and put him into the wall. Because he held for a second, so then my E missed, and then I'm forced to use R and stay in the pit, and that's going to force me to be low health, and then, you know, it's going to trickle down into more things. Oh, well. Now, we do want the Dragon again. Like, we want this to happen, right? Reality is that... let me get this on cooldown again. We're just going to go and hit this now. Oh. They're just about to get checked, I think. A little bit of a Garen angle here, if you ask me. Can't go too much further. You're going to be Blitz, Crank, Hook Bait. If you hop the wall into Graves there, you're going to take a lot of damage. We do have good numbers here, though. Jhin is on a different angle, so this could be pretty good for us. If you use WQ on this Dragon, you will be unable to fight. But I think it's fine. Use your E. You want to peel back off of this fight. You already got the Dragon. Once you get the objective, you really don't need to win the fight. You got the thing that you're fighting over. Nice. That keeps them from having a Dragon Soul win con. That is good. They will likely... Oh, please don't beat my Raptors. That sucks. As you can see, Graves is up still a little bit on me, so this is just a really big potential loss for me. If it gets him a full item, it'd be fine. The Stridebreaker might have gotten me that. If Malzahar ults, I can definitely make it. Oh my god, I hit Renekton, bro. BRIAR moment. Oh my god, he killed. We're fine. We're fine. We can't die. Actually, it's just best case scenario. Well, not best case scenario, but a good scenario. I get to teleport to my Krugs. Woo! And again, that's like, that's the maybe, right? Like, Malzahar ulted. Perfect, right? My ult missed, but and it hit Renekton. Usually that would be a this sucks moment. But it actually was a maybe. I got faster to my Krugs. My Raptors were already dead. And now I can start my my Rift. And it's all because my Garen took my Raptors in a time that I felt like he shouldn't. Now, again, there's still, like, objective truths that, you know, top laners getting your Raptors is not as good as you getting your Raptors, but you never know. Just have to be open to things. And dare I say it, we're actually ahead of Graves now. I really want to go for his Gromp here, but it would just mess up Garen's game plan just a little bit too much. Alright, I'm going to drop Rift because that's going to kill the turret. He's going to die. We have no TP. Well, we have TP, but we have no one TPing in, I think it's a better thing to say. I take mid turret. That's fine. Wanted more out of that. Didn't expect him to pull 4. Maybe even recalling is pretty good here. You need to run. Get my Black Cleaver components. We are very close to it. 600 gold. Might TP away, yeah. Don't hate the play. He was dead no matter what. So we got mid and top turrets for a zillion death. Grand scheme. And again, this is why you should, like, more times not just objectively look at what actually happened. That comes with you having the capacity to see the map for what it is, where it's just turrets and camps and minions. Where it's like, right there, my Zillion died, right? It's like, yo, dude, that was 4v3, bro. Why are you there? Why are you getting hit? Come on, use your speed up, bro. Getting hit by Blitzhook, haha, 2025. It's like, who cares, man? You got 2 turrets for a support death. That's like the easy way to see it. And why they killed their support, they were all 4 stacked. So like not one person got huge EXP for that either. It was pretty chill. Now their support is chasing around their mid. I would like to play for my mouse maybe. Man, something about my game sense is off today. How did they know to just turn around there? Am I tweaking? It's second game, man. Second game of the day. It's okay. Definitely gonna grab a death stance here. I mean, my Garen's doing good. He's up a level. He's on second item. He's going to do very well this game. I'm finally pulling ahead, right? Because we're both 2 items. He's anti-heal. I'm boots plus some, so we are good. And we just got a kill in their support. And I'm just trying to control bot side here, so like that's why I'm not going top side at all. We just got tier 2 bot, by the way. Good job, team. No, I'm gonna go here, but there's maybe a world that if I beeline straight to Aurelion Soul, I could have helped him, but I was okay with him just doing his 1-for-1 or whatever. If Zillion gets a stun, I can full kill this guy. Kind of scared about this. Oh my god. Yo, but that angle though, if you hop that corner, I mean, we can hit. They don't respect that we're doing this. If you hop that corner while they're on Krugs, you can get set up. If that Scryer didn't see us, they're not respecting. They're going to Garen. Oh yeah, you guys are not respecting at all. Otacon is the most broken teamfight objective in the game. If you, the jungler, are not prioritizing it, man, you got a lot to learn. Graves could have went to my Raptors. Just as a full greed, I'm going to shoot ult there. Okay, good. He was going there. Didn't expect him to be slow at it, but that's okay. And again, I can't be more open with you guys about, like, what is smurfing, okay? Smurfing sometimes shows itself through a duo of Kindred Lulu mid and, you know, they drop 30 kills and it's always insane and that's it. Reality is like a lot of times Smurfing is just the guy that's winning. Like, really. So, as you can see, I'm 4-2-3, but I'm just slowly winning this game. That's it. Good job. Already carrying mid are really far. We are definitely being a bit crazy with this one. He probably warded someone like around there, yeah. But yeah, that's like the easiest way for me to explain it to you guys. It's not about dropping 30. I could care less about KDA. KDA doesn't even exist to me, man. LP at the end of the day is all that matters. So like, as you can see, I don't have an ego war to have a better KDA to prove that like I'm better than this guy. I don't care if I'm better than this guy. I care that I win. This guy can be better than me all he wants, or I can be better than him. Our value didn't go up, man. You're just playing League. Let the game be the game. So as you can see, we're just slowly contesting him on every single camp. And I'm only walking to camps like this when I know that my team is here. He's going to try and fly. Yeah, you're flying through the wall, my boy. Oh, he got ult, though. Mid for sports is always worth trade. Small gains, but gains. He might go to my red buff. I would love that. Yep, we have our whole team collapse here. And again, I don't let my team mess up plays like this. You see how much like vision I put on this? So like, go ahead, take the red. I'll take 2 kills. Blitzcrank realized. Look at Blitz, man. Smart player. Oh, Blitz, you're gonna go back into the pit for your boy. Not smart player, Blitz. This might slow him down. You're fine. He can't get away from you. All for a red buff, guys. What's going on? All for a red buff and your wolves are up, bro. Okay. Yeah, Renekton, you go ahead and do that thing, man. Happy I didn't flash. I was thinking about flashing out of that. Okay, you go ahead and take those wolves. We're gonna get prio top, brother. There's always like a, you know, I mean, equal and opposite reaction, right? Well, I guess not always equal in this game, but thank you, my friend. And again, I try and tell you guys in every video, don't worry about the cheese plays. Without, like, in the way that I can try and not, like, talk trash about this Graves, I will say that in the past, okay, in the past, people that overzealously make cheese plays like this have a fundamental lack in like how to actually win a game of League, where like, you know, people that are constantly coin flipping, you know, outside of just the love and the fun of it, you know, because it can be fun, but like when you're on a rank run and you're just coin flipping every game, there's a lack in like your game ability or how you see the game, in my opinion, where like you gain more as a player just playing standard and like actually, you know, we both are given the same camps and the same everything, and I outplay you every time. That is likely better outcome than, you know, just coin flipping every game. So when I get cheese like this, I really don't worry too much about it, because I just tell myself like, this person is, you know, not fully confident to play regular, and because of that, I have the advantage, even with the slight disadvantage. Even with the disadvantage, I feel like I have the advantage, because like cheese plays don't pay off, man. They really don't. Nice, good. And it's like, sure, sometimes you might lose a game because they cheesed you. That's okay. You'll win more in the grand scheme if you just stay calm and play the game. I think I'm gonna ult that Jhin ult there. Flash away just so Renekton doesn't choose to combo you and make your day tough. Take a half charge E there to make sure you get the slow. And that's game. Outside of Aurelion Soul hitting a 1v9, but if we go to Baron, there's a 0 chance we mess up. Pretty standard BRIAR right there. Ah, GG. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the cheesiest of Graves plays on Earth, man. I mean, how did they know? Like, how did they get into my Raptors? Alright, we're checking. We're going second game. Good job, team. I thought we had sufficiently played around that, but apparently not. Woohoo! Plat 1. Jin does not like his Blitz. Blitz got malignant dark harvest. He's the GOAT, man. Nice. Huge. Wait, let's go. Let's check and see how they got there, man. And then I'll get to the next game. Start the VOD review, the watching the replay. And then start your queue. Now you're living. Yeah, how did they get there, man? I warded this. Can they really sneak by this? Oh, wait. No, I thought I warded more to the left. Did I really not do this? Wow. I thought this ward was covering this. No, a champion can slide through right there. Wait, he hasn't done it yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow. I didn't know. My ward has a flaw. Maybe I go back to warding regular then. Oh no, we did see him. Yeah, I just wasn't locked. I mean, there's really not too much to do here. Well, actually, yeah, there is. Right? Yeah, when I see him here, I just need to not use it. What was I yapping about? Go back and watch it. Whatever I was yapping about, I felt like it was so important. Never mind. My word's good. It didn't see Renekton, though. Renekton's chunky ass can get through this? Or does he take E-Start and hop the wall? What happened? Wow. This ward sucks. His chunky rear, bro. Too easy. Coin flip player down. Woohoo! Well, bad times have been bestowed upon us, where they banned BRIAR and Kane and Graves. So, I picked something. Usually I just go Zinzao and high elo, but I don't know how Zinzao fares in lower elos. But he's my GOAT. Could play a Viego game. He's cool. Again, I think in lower elos it's like better to play absurd champions, right? Absurd champions will definitely fare a lot better, but it is what it is, man. Can't change it. So I'm just going Zinzao here. He's someone I used to play. Probably like top 3 champs for me. My Kane's probably my second best by far. And here we are in game. Zinzao, I've seen him go like every single jungle pet, but I like blue. But yeah, so like the main things that Zinzao wants to do is just a standard bruiser. He's like a really humble champion in the fact that, you know, he can't play from behind. He has to play from even or ahead. When the game is going good for him. All right, let's see what we can do, by the way. Like, so right here, right? One thing that you can do, look at my mouse, see how it's blue? If it's in the bush, it'll turn green. Sorry, bro. I'm teaching here. Nice. So you can check and see if someone's going to walk up to you. But yeah, no, so he's a humble champ, man. He's really not going to break the rules too much. He's just going to do regular stuff. So you have to be kind of smart with your game plan. You're not Viego, where, you know, you can just get one passive proc and now I'm instantly winning the game. It's not that free, but he does have a knock up and good damage. Elise is still there, canceling that recall. I fear I might be getting invaded for like the 3rd game in a row. That sucks. Oh well. Oh, I'm not giving up red, man. There's no chance of that. Both solo laners aren't there. You do Raptors faster than Elise does red, but you do have to be careful of her walking behind this bush and stealing your big Raptor, and then you don't get level 2. So hopefully I can catch her lacking if she is here. Nice, she isn't. And remember, your Krugs actually spawn about like 7 seconds or something later than every other camp, so she couldn't have even started Krugs unless she's really willing to do nothing for that amount of time. So she's not here. She's likely on blue. Once I get level 3, I can gank this. In a world where he is somehow there, just smite it. Ain't nothing to it. Wait for the 3 camp top. If you have to recall, that's fine. So like right here, it looks like we just have to recall. Not mad. Take the recall. Nice. Good. You just flash Qs him, right? Oh. I think a flash auto Q might have been better there. You see, at least she's done 3 camps. One of them's blue, so you know she's on 4th. Now the cool thing about that is compare your timing to her, right? So I've taken a recall. I've gotten a longsword. She hasn't completed 4th camp yet, right? And I'm starting my 4th, so I'm really not too far behind in the grand scheme of things. Make sure that you get frame perfect damage so that you can make up for the time loss, of course, but good. Want my wolves to spawn ASAP so that my basic camps can go first. It's better to do basic camps because their respawn shorter, so you get more XP in the long run. Ping between Krugs and red so it doesn't assume a specific spot that she's in, but more so a general area. Now you don't want to pull this blue in a way that this bush could see in case she decided to take some random invade. And you're good to go. Clear this up. Nice. Now if she's on this crab, we don't have bot prio, so we do have to sack that. So I'm actually just going to give bot crab. I'm going to play for mid gank since we don't have bot prio. 1. You could flash. I don't really feel the need to. Go 2. Not bad. He's at 28 farms, so you know that he did get that crab. We can actually just hit this and keep it walking up. We actually don't even need to smite unless we choose to. With how fast he did that, you can likely tell.
Logan is the goat of BRIAR. I've never seen anything like this before.
No flash on this guy, right? So he's cooked. Standard Zinzao stuff where, so what Zinzao does, stacks 3 autos, knocks them up, and then hits a W during that. So right here, knock up, W, confirms itself, and you are living a dream. My boy pinged that he wanted help getting this wave in. I'm fine with that. I'm not even trying to take last hits here. Mostly just trying to get his wave in. I'm not going to go immediately to my camps here. It looks like Akali got a kill and died. Traded 1 for 1, not bad. We're going to hit the tunneler here. You know what we do. Maybe even wait for a glowing moat. That's the type of guy I am. And as you can see, right, like I'm not playing a really full clear jungler, but if opportunities don't arise, I'm not going to force them. So it's pretty chill. Standard, really standard jungle basics there where, okay, I don't have bot prio. I'm not going to play for bot crab anymore. I'm going to move to mid, take the first gank on that. Whatever cooldowns we get, I'm not going to play it to Elise's side and then go to my crab. And again, whatever, you know, when you're hitting crab, it's going to run away from you. So angle the crab to run up to top lane. Once top lane's there, you have good camera movement. You notice that. 1 sec, sorry. Let's go ahead and get that. This guy took 2 camps into a mid gank. Very weird play going to my raptors there. That's pretty bad. But he did get the better end of that sitch. I mean, he's truly a psycho. He goes to my Gromp here. We'll see what he's on. See what type of timing he's on. He did 1 camp into an invade, so he missed a camp somewhere. Oh, good try. My colleague doesn't care. He's getting camped and he's taking the fights. But he got the flash, so there's some game. Man, there's really nothing to do on this map. I can check Dragon, though. Maybe even can start it. Seems like their bot lane reset, so I'm down to start. Because basically what happens, if their bot lane reset right now, my team gets the wave in, and their bot lane has to catch this wave. Meaning that they have to, you know, go to the tower and farm it. So that'd mean that they wouldn't walk here or they'd lose something. So pose them with a, sure, go ahead, do that, but if so, this. Right, move your camera before it hits 600 or around it. Bam, free dragon. This is just a damage gank. I don't really care about anything happening. Bam. I'm just crossing the map, right? So why not take a little chunk out of him? Do a quick little pivot there just in case Elise set a ward over the wall or, you know, it's already previously warded by someone else. You see, Lissandra's gone. So we're going to really pull this, and my escape route is to W this and E. So, but I'm not going to sack those cooldowns forever. Come on now. Try and just plan out my route here. W, auto, E, auto. Pretty standard basics here. A really good basics game. It's kind of like, you know, the reason why one tricks get called boosted is because they often lack just basics. But if you only fall back on basics and you let your basics speak over your champion, then you're actually in a better situation. Go ahead and use stun on me. I'm just trying to waste your time. I'm actually just going to flash to waste his time a little bit too. If I get this knock up, he gets... Oh my god, I'm not on third auto yet. Knock back Lissandra. Kill my boy. This guy cannot kill me. He just dies. Still have third auto. I'm going to E auto. Nice. Really good mid roam. I can recall get Sundered Sky. The big question here is if I recall get Sundered Sky, do I go to Grubs, force the Grubs, or do I go bot side for my camps? Really not sold on going bot side. They're chilling down there. They're not feeding, so I'm not going to go to them. So Sundered Sky at 9 minutes. Now if the leash shows on my screen, flips, right? She's been, you know, taking tempo and starting fights, doing that, being aggressive. Cool. We'll see what happens now. Right, and it's all about just playing on your power spikes, right? Like, so he went boots first, so he can't be. That's a, what is it, 1,200 gold? Bro cannot have a full item here. Now I'm walking in, and if both soul lanes in their, you know, jungle is here, then we can't play for this. It is what it is. As you can see, the Sundered Sky is kind of doing some work, huh? Tap this for a Q auto to make sure that I can get my cooldowns lower, right? Because if you don't know, Zindao's Q reduces other cooldowns by 1. Let's go ahead and check your jungle out. What happened, man? Ah, you skipped your jungle. That's why you're at Grubs so early. I see. I see. Well, you know, minor loss. Minor loss. Go ahead and get all my cooldowns rocking ASAP, because I know this guy's coming, so I want to kill this as fast as possible. Ooh, 2 camps you lost for that Krugs, bro. Or for that Grubs. Not a perfect world you're living in. I'm going to smite there because I don't know if Elise is in that banana bush. He got the... Oh, yeah. Come on, man. I hit him. Throw it. Nice. Whatever. I'll do it again. Hiya. We see where Elise is at. She's not even stealing my camps. I'm going to take this recall here because only camp on my top side is my Krugs. I have 3 on bot side and Dragon spawning. Just take the recall. Pretty good Mercs game. Like, technically, Plated Steel Caps are good, but, you know, you could make a case for either one. Like, if these two were fed, then Plated Steel Caps value goes up, but when these two are the only ones with money, Merc Treads look a little good, but I'll just wait some more time. If the correct boot choice isn't obvious to me, I just go damage until it is. So likely when I get my first death, I will figure out what went wrong then. And keep it pushing. Now again, you haven't had bot prio all game, and your bot laner is down 30 farm. So you can clearly tell, just by looking at tab here, that enemy team has had prio, and they've been poking us the whole time. So you can assume that their bot lane will rotate first. So you want to start getting the pings down ASAP. That you're willing to do this. Just try and snipe here. You can actually E to the spiderlings. 1, 2. Slow down with E. Knock up with this. Nice. Good try. Emotionally, your Twitch really wants to see these people die for this, so you just need to dodge the Amelia ball. You need not to die. What the hell? Or if you're gonna get hit by Amelia ball, you have to make sure that doesn't matter if it hits one. Nice. Fix my boy's wave. I don't know if that's actually. Oh, that's a fix. Yes, sir. The only time it's okay to get hit by a skill shot is when it doesn't matter if you get hit by it. Where, like, either way, it's the same thing. I have no smite, so I'm pulling this out. Don't give him any way to steal this. So right now, I don't have smite. I'm done hitting that. I'm completely done hitting this. Four seconds? That's not your best, bro. You got more to give. Okay, just got face checked. Yo, guys, watch this. No. Yo, guys, smite for heal. Taps under sky. Taps under sky. Kill. Taps under sky. Taps under sky. You guys are silly. You guys are so silly. These guys are so silly, bro. So funny, bro. It never gets old. It never gets old, man. It's so funny. Know what your items do. Look at the healing. Just a cold, like, 1,000 healing there. Smited to kill the crab to get the healing. Cool. Buffer my R into their CC. Cool. Tabs under sky. So funny, bro. So funny. Now, I'm a pretty greedy jungler, so you'll notice that in times like this, I take the full clear. We have Rift Herald in 13 seconds. I'll be a little late to it, but overall, be on time. When you're this strong, anywhere you go is the right time. It's an easy way to see it. Hit your spells. Bam! I'll get track. I think I am going to lock in Merc Treads here, and then get DD for him later, if need be. Oh, this guy's taking a clean invade here. He doesn't have one item, by the way. I have two. The only thing that they have going for them now is a Vayne Milia 1v9. Jarbus. I don't know about the Vayne Milia 1v9 versus this team because we have Akali Yorick, which notably Akali's pretty good at deleting one person or two. Yorick's pretty good at about doing the same and pressuring the map through turrets. So I'm not too worried about it. And now we've reached the point in the game where, like, Elise can't be on my screen. It's just flat out not allowed. So any time that I can deny her is a good time, right? So that's what you'll be seeing a lot right now is just me perma-living her jungle. So I'm going to ping my team like, hey, I'm going to play for this. And I start playing for this. He used Cocoon, so he's dead. They're going to go for a quick little Vayne kill, as you can see. Not too bad. And that's the FF. Where, like, again, when they had winning bot lane, maybe they can play it. Now that they don't have winning bot lane, they can't play it. Vayne needed to be alive the whole time 24/7 at all points in this game to get strong enough to fight us. And right there, that was the momentum killer. Let's go ahead and check his camps real quick. And again, when you're the Elise and this is happening to you, it's the worst feeling on earth, right? Excuse me, bro. Sorry. If he's really smart, he goes to my bot side here. Just to get a single camp. Because he's seen me topside for a long time. When did I put an extra point Q? Last level? Nice. Worth. It's actually crazy. Why do I smurf harder on Zinzao? Why am I playing so much better on Zen? Because I get to play an OP champ? Probably. Nice. So we got 3 of her camps. So on this rotation, she's going to go anywhere for a camp. That's all she can do. Might be my top side. That's okay. Not too worried about it. Dragon Soul will suffocate this game out. And again, this is a 19-minute 3 dragon, so pretty rough for them to get out of this. I would say their chances of winning like sub 1%. She was level 8, got my Krugs at level 10. What's going on? Into a death. We're going to rotate these camps a little harder here. Okay, so we know all of her camps are down. So during that, we're going to look for turrets. Good job. If we could defend this one. My boy, you are cooked. Nice, got turrets. Maybe I didn't waste time. I could have actually defended that mid turret better. That's my bad. But even in the games that you're smurfing, right, you're still making mistakes. It's like really good for you guys to realize that. I'm going Titanic third. Titanic is a really cool item on Zinzao because you get to almost instantly proc your knockup. So EQ, right? So that's 1. Titanic 2, and then 3 will come out really fast. So you get to like almost, you know, proc it so fast to where you just instant knockup W, and it's, man, it's a really fun way to play the game. Gotta get used to the rhythm a little bit, but ain't nothing. I'm gonna get my last recall of the game, likely head towards red buff, and then just take this away. Live, my boy. Everyone's cooking up. Again, it's usually not good to hit your camp sometimes like this. Like, you want to be on their side of the map 24/7, but red buff in this position is pretty strong. So I'm not going to hit all my camps. Just going to hit the one that's going to help me fight. Keep moving. He has TP, so he'll TP back. See what we can do. This guy looks like he might be walking through here. Okay, he's not. Losing prio isn't what we want to do, but York's coming. Be alright. Get the most out of your sweeper. Try and take it to other bushes. Ow, bro. Guys, stop. I'm gonna die. Stop, man. I'm gonna die. My bad. I know 5v1. I can die. I can. Our ult was good. Everything was pretty good. We took 4,700 at 3,600 health. Just simply, we just didn't have the juice to live that one. It looked like they were trolling, but no, man. They sent it, man. Deathball pays. Deathball pays. And that's the Rue Merc Treads. Oh my god, man. Side laners are still doing their thing. Ooh. Kali truly can miss everything. It doesn't matter. Nice. Let's go Edge of Night. In a game like this, if you build more Bruiser, like more health into Vayne, if she does go full OP mode, then you're going to regret the health a little bit. So let's go and assassinate him. Nice. They did get their one kill on me, guys. They did. And back to Lisa's camps. Thank you, my boy. Check the vision. Dragon Soul in 50. Really don't have to do too much here. Last thing they see is me walking away. And just check for wards real quick. If anyone steps out, I just insta-kill them. So right there. I've seen enough. Oh, you walked out of your base. Cool. We're going to get this pinch going. You go ahead, kick the ball this way, because your only other way is the opposite. Hello, Gangplank. Make sure that guy can't get away. Guys, this one, it's not going to go as well as the other one. I'll say that much. W and 1. Bring it home. Oh my god, man. We can't do it. That one definitely didn't go as good for them, right? 3 for 3 instead of whatever the previous one was, and we're in your base. Yeah, what are we gonna do, man? We're taking a lot of damage, right? 2 true damage users versus a guy with no armor. Death's Dance or Edge of Night? I think Death's Dance is technically the right play. Death's Dance will just reduce how one-shot I'm getting right now. I'm taking a lot of damage, though. My god. I guess... if Titanic was Death's Dance, I don't think I die there. I don't think I die at all, to be clear. But dude, the item makes the game fun. In a perfect world, you never take any of these plays, but man, get out of here. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna cook up. That's what we... hey, man, that was the best we got. Nice-oo. GGWP it was, bro. GG, well played. Not really as crazy. But didn't you feed, bro? You're 2-9. Nice. Elise player down, and they banned BRIAR as Elise, bro. You got a good matchup. What the hell? Woo! Jimmy Long John killed it. So did my colleague, actually. Nice. Oh my god, guys. If we keep this win streak up, we might be Emerald. What rank are the lobbies that we're getting? Because these clearly aren't plat lobbies anymore. They're still lower elo, but they're not plat. I can kind of tell just by how people play. D3, D4. Let's see. D3. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like such a conversation to have about like when people are like, how do you get out of low elo? It's like, well, I just play the game and I win. And people are like, well, if you're not playing on a hard stuck account, then you couldn't actually do the grind that you do. And it's like, so you know you're lying, right? You know, if you had, like, I'm sure that the algorithm for, like, LP gains is based off of damage per minute, CS per minute, gold per minute, you know, deaths. Like, all of these metrics are probably within Riot's confines of, like, telling you how much you win and lose. And because of that, I'm fairly certain that I can hop on any account and do this. So, I don't know, man. I think I despise the narrative that, like, there's, like, you know, there's these players, and they're real, where they'll be like, hey, man, you doing this unranked to Masters, actually all null and void. Nothing good comes of this. It's all fake. Riot gives you a boosted account, with better teammates to give you your rank. That's what they think. And I don't think that's true. But yeah, so if it unfortunately that's an impossible thing to do. I can't just hop on an account that's silver because I couldn't have an account that would be silver. I've played this game for so long that my baseline is higher than silver level. 13 years, man. Like, I don't know, is that a crazy thing to say, that after 13 years of playing this game and actively trying every day to be better at it, that that my baseline is higher than silver? I guess so. But yeah, so that's where it's at, where people are like, dude, you need to hop on a 3-year, okay, listen to me, 3-year silver account, and then try and climb, buddy. That's the only time it'll be real. And which I would be so down for that challenge. Unfortunately, my baseline skill won't let me be silver for 3 years. And if I were to have someone else's silver account, well, hey, this, I can see the Reddit post now. This streamer, Logan Jungle, account sharing, can we get him banned because that's against summer code, and Logan Jungle is still the GOAT, but we still like him, but that's not allowed. Yeah, it's like, break Summer's code to prove it to this player that tells me I couldn't carry silver games. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. So, yeah. But we'll get into the next game. Little rant there. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I was met with a specific situation in a champ select, but then I started watching a TikTok and I wasted my time. Where, like, they first pick Aurelion Sol, my mid is second pick, hovering Syndra, and then swaps me. I'm last pick. And I clicked decline. I was like, why would you want to ruin your jungler's pick, right? Let them draft a better team into your BRIAR. You already know your matchup. And logically, it didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, hey, bro, you already know your matchup. Your matchup matters, matters as much as it does. But, do you really want to make your jungler's game a little bit worse? But then reality struck where I'm like, it makes him feel better to pick Syndra no matter what 4 picks later, because of whatever in his head tells him, like, what if enemy team picks Blitz support or whatever. I don't know what counters Syndra mid. I don't think anything really does, but either way, the reality was that, like, me swapping him might have just made his day a little better. Made his game feel a little bit more set in stone. Whereas, like, me, man, I'm picking BRIAR one way or another, man. It's like, sure, I would like enemy team to not have Pantheon Milio, but alright. I played enough of this game where I can feel kind of okay with taking a bad matchup and turning it into something good. So, point to you guys there is like, this stuff, it truly does matter to some people, and if it doesn't matter to you, like, who you really play into, or rather, if it matters less to you than what it matters to this guy, then it might be okay for you to just go and do that. I think I see a top lane 3 camp here, can't lie. I just see Jace playing super aggressive. Jace players will always take the fight, man. I love it. Actually, you kind of can't do this. If she can't thin this wave to get level 2, then she can't step up on the gank either. Like, sure, we might even kill him, but it really wouldn't be worth it. You kind of just let it happen. Camille will outscale Jace at some point, as long as she's even. So, like, in a time like this, her just farming this wave, not taking too much damage, pretty good. Bot lane's doing good. Great job. Tristana got to be one of the most broken champs in League of Legends, I swear. No one wants to say it. A bufferable dash into CC that almost wins like 99% of interactions is so strong. Now, the cool thing about that death timing is you can use your AD carry to simulate theirs, right? So their AD carry is in a similar but a little bit farther ahead position as yours. So you can sync up your bot lane gank to this Trist just by looking at him. Nice. Good try. So, like, as my Trist hits lane, I know for a fact Twitch is there, even if I don't see him. Like, now I see him, sure, but there's a world where you're not seeing him, but he's there. Like, maybe he's in Viz or whatever. So now if they're able to thin that wave, we can look for a gank. I mean, perfect timing. I don't see Millia Ball yet, but... And it's important for me to actually not take this wave again. Like, my AD carry is already playing well. Let him snowball. I'm already fully farmed up as jungle, man. I'm living a dream. I did a Raptor start. I just took a gank on Raptor start, which is rare. And I don't even get punished for it, right? I don't get to lose these Raptors. I got a gank during that. Life is good. They were already winning, and my Thresh went mid. So you can see, this is already good. I don't need to take the wave or like help them thin or anything. Because let them be strong. You're already strong. And someone like Pantheon, for example, cannot farm as fast as BRIAR. He's one of the slower farmers. He gets away with, you know, what he does because he's just an OP champ right now. He's just really strong. I can Q this guy. It's really no big deal. Tap E for the slow so Cinder can get another auto. He's on 28 farms, so I know the crab is gone. But yeah, so the point is, like, you know, when you know that you're already in a good position, you don't really have to take everything. Let your team get some. The odds of them playing better when they're ahead go up. But you only do that when you know you're strong enough, right? So, like, I know I'm strong enough. I don't need to help him thin. He can get all that money, be rich, and I'm already rich too. Taking this gank's pretty bad. Ah. If he went in, we could have killed. But if he just TP's back, it's even better. Like, this is a really good situation for your Camille, where she's almost even CS to a counter early game matchup. And you're able to kill Jace's ward and show. That'll just, you know, mess with his timing a little bit, where, like, maybe he doesn't feel that good about hard pushing here. Pantheon is taking a bot gank on 32 farms, so he's down a camp. He does get a kill, but that's okay. My Thresh got a little antsy there. Kind of skipped some steps, took a fight with no vision. You know, he's been having a really good game, so not surprised. If Pantheon were to play for this dragon, I feel pretty good about denying it. They do have everyone, but we're solidly making it there in time. As you can see, right? Thresh timer super low. Cinder's already here in position, so we can just step up and ruin their game here.
Logan is the
Ooh,
goat.
they found a way
I've
out.
never seen anything like this before.
Well, that's fine. Then we just get the dragon then. So yeah, they probably fell off of this play because they kind of saw, you know, our timers do not look good. The enemy team's timers look better. Which is good. That means that I get to go, like, just look at my camps again. This is what good jungling is, guys. Where your camps are dying, like, you're perfectly there. You're not missing plays to do it, right? I'm not missing plays. I'm doing everything that I need to do on time perfectly. This is what you want every game to look like. You know, and then you just learn the different variations of these things. Could look for an invade, not even going to. Because I don't need to win the game that way. I can simply just, you know, we have every lane ahead. I don't need to over-risk in a situation that's not clearly in our favor. And send it through, win through neutrals, and good farm. You can see my red buff is up in 18 seconds, so I'm going to do Krog's red, probably get level 7, then look for grubs. I can take the recall if I wanted to. One cool thing that you can do, actually, is it's less efficient for your red buff. What you can do is you can actually recall now. Because this what's behind this recall after red is 850 gold, in which you probably still go tunneler pink ward. So drop the pink ward. Or wait for it here on 15 gold. Drop the pink ward. Take your recall. You already have smite advantage. Go to your red buff following. Now it lasts longer on the map, and you still get your level 7. I don't really feel the need to double smite grubs, so I'm actually going to throw it here just so I'm a little bit faster at grubs. Just in case Pantheon goes for like a raw send it right now. And this is a time where the pink ward would help, but I think I'm happy with it. Ping on my way when I'm at the objective to make my team at least look at the map. Ward this just in case there's a random Jace ward here. I don't want Pantheon to steal with Q over the wall. Looks like Jace is starting to ward it now. I'm going to Q this when he shows. Wait for 900, smite. Now he can't steal it. That's okay. Go ahead, waste your time here. I'm trying to pull him further into the river by doing that. So by me walking to the right, he goes further. He's going to look to buffer R into this so you can get the fear. Yeah, this guy's cooked. Make sure you're on the correct side. Nice. He wants that. I'm going to hit W here just in case his blue's up. It could be up, given his pathing this game. His blue is equivalent to my red, so if he didn't efficiently take his own red, or his own buff, then it would be here. He is spawned here, so I'm actually just going to leave. Take the recall. As you can see, this guy might have a clue. But I don't win this game, again, killing Pantheon in this moment. I win it through, you know, actively hitting the map and setting up neutrals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and prep this dragon by killing their bot lane one more time, make them weaker, make my team stronger, because in 2 seconds you can full clear, you can hit a quadrant, gank bot, your team can reset and still be there on time. My team's looking for this. I can go. I'll do this one more time, smite for the bleed to kill it. We didn't get W aggro, that's fine. You see Pantheon's actually top side. If he pivots up, we know he's going for our camps. Seems like he's not, though. It seems like he's giving up his to look for a cheesy top gank. It's fine, I'll be taking all of this then. And right there, he just probably made the game-losing mistake. The game-losing mistake being giving me his camps, because then I can start controlling the tempo really hard, where I decide when he can farm because I've already taken his things. Milio went mid, so Milio isn't defending these, so the odds of them knowing that I'm here are very low. Right, and he didn't go to my top side, so because of that, he does not get to choose the pace at all. He has to start guessing which camps are up, which camps aren't. Instead of recalling for double Ruby, I'm just going to play for one more Gromp. Very smart player. Is that first 200? Nice, first 200. 9 CS a minute. With 5 KP. Milio could face check this. This guy's dead. Use all your damage before his E, obviously. Thank you, my friend. I don't know what we're doing. Do we not have Tristo? Oh, did she not get KP on that? This guy stepped out of turret aggro, so I can just do this. Stepped out there. She's gonna die. She doesn't have barrier. Nice. Get in the wall. Pantheon again. I mean, I'd be down, bro. Let him W. Let him W. Team, let him W you. Nice. Stun him so he can stop stacking up passive. We're gonna go for that kill. These guys are funny. Their top laner rotated mid. He's just done landing topside. He's like, I'm gonna go get some money mid lane. Very smart play, actually. Do something better than nothing, man. Milio's setting up this dragon. Okay, I like the play, bro. Again, even in games like this, it's very important. You know, don't feel like you've won and then throw for fun. That was a bar. The odds of Pantheon invading my wolves are much lower than my raptors. Go to my raptors here. I can go smite advantage. We're likely up about 15 camps here. Take all my camps. Likely looking to go 3k gold here. Don't see anyone top lane, so I'm just going to get that set up. If I could get this cannon, it would set me up for a second Sundered Sky real quick. So what I do to make sure that I don't miss that cannon there, because like if you're only getting W2, I proc my Titanic, then I do W2 to just get the biggest damage W2 possible to make sure, like, you know, if you have to W2 and then auto or auto then W2 and it like might sync you up to miss the cannon, just hit Titanic W2 at the same Titanic, let it walk, right? It's gonna stick for forever, and then W2. Alright, so he's on boots and item. I'm on 2 items, no boots, so I'm up about 2,500 gold in this moment. And a level. 3 levels, sorry. And level advantage, what I meant. Start running down here. And you see how it's damn well talented into throwing ore. It's that quick, guys. Banging. Someone TP'd? Yeah, you're crazy, bro. Come on, someone hit it. Ow. Out to my boy. Nice. They can KDA chase all they want. They likely got it. I'm going to make sure I suffocate this Pantheon out of the game. It's probably a 15-minute FF, though. I'd be surprised if they didn't. This game, even with throws, needs an extraordinary amount of throws. Aw, I missed my Q. I'm a noob. Even take away, like, their scryers, bro. You're not even allowed to get vision. Everything's optional. I mean, this game's going so badly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a hostage situation. Who wants to see Rabadon's game? Get big E damage? No, I'm kidding. You know, if I'm going to Smurf, which, like, technically this still is, right? I'm only playing in Diamond. We're going to stay educational the whole time. For now, I just see my Camille setting up a play, so I'm going to try and hover him at worst. Like, even if they don't deal damage, me being in the area stops them from trading it. Set up Rift to go to top tier 2. It'll sync up with Camille driving it in. At worst, it just goes to tier 2. No one drives it in. That's okay. I'm going to make sure to get mid-wave in. Shoot a defensive R, just because I don't really need a cooldown as much. Oh, they killed him. Nice. Again, in games like this, like, me getting this wave in is more than just pressuring their base, right? It's denying them golden experience, where, like, you know, if he misses anything, then it's good, and so on. Pretty good to just take everything. Usually you don't take early inhibs, but this game is so far accelerated that we can do anything wrong. Even right here, right? Still keeping my team locked in on the win, pinging them off really bad plays. Really good. Make sure everyone's on the same page here. Ah, bad juke. Q to reset my auto and get out of Aurelion thing. He's going to try and look W me. Always just E his W, guys. Never take it for free. We don't have to win this. Nice. It's really good. I'm just going to take a power spike right now. I'm a big fan of this. When you're snowballing, like, if every recall is an item, you're going to go crazy, right? And you might regret it if the game starts going really far south that you have the wrong item. And there's been times in the past that I have regretted doing this. But, you know, sure, I've regretted it in the past, but there's also a million times that, you know, maybe I ended a game because I accelerated like this. So it's one thing that you can do when you're really, really, really far ahead. But don't forget your neutrals. Neutrals are still the key to winning games, so go ahead and hit that. Make sure you keep your team on the same page here, right? Like, we still need bot inhib to get triple supers, so that's exactly what we're going to do here. So I'm only hitting camps while I'm waiting for my team to get back on the map. Syndra has TP, so we're just waiting for Triss now. See if I can get level 14 before I go in and steal his camps too. Okay, thank you. This guy's going for Raptors. It's fine. He may have one camp as we get bot prio here. The prio is more important. You having the minions will be the difference because they can block skill shots and the extra damage stuff. It's all really good. So they have one on Syndra. Hopefully she wins that one. Or at least the minions can kill. No, she lost that 1v1. This early into the game, triple inhib, it does hella damage to their turrets. Even every auto that can trickle down here, so like auto Titanic, right? Hop out. I'm fine for now. They're going to look to force 5v4. We would like to back up until Syndra gets back. I'm looking for a WW2 here just to heal up. Again, you can take that turret down. It's one more thing that you can't have. I think we can just pressure. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we really need to fall off. Go Otacon. I think that's a waste of time. But with the solo queue team, the odds of them playing it correctly in their base. Like, the key to this base push is just trickling in autos, right? Just, you know, a ranged person gets one auto every wave. You'll end up killing things. And then once you get one tier 4, then the other starts getting funneled really hard. All the minions start clumping and becomes super easy. But this play is not the worst because you're giving your minions time to sync up. Where, like, as we got that third inhib, we want double supers, right? So let's all walk in through here. Use E here just to make sure I can be as much health as possible. You don't want to lose fight based off something stupid like that. Even TP behind is still a play here. This guy's in a bad spot. Hopefully he plays defensive. Right here, we're going to send it through. Make sure we get this turret ASAP. Auto Titanic. Nice. They were able to kill one. Aurelion Soul's out of mana. Just track everything that you can. Miller used ball. And as you can see, we have done it. This guy's in his strongest point when he's doing that, so I'm just going to cancel that because that would likely be the difference of winning and losing. Well, rather, denying him, you know, value. And a very quick take everything on the map. GG. Very quick, every single thing on the map. Again, when Twitch goes for that like last stand and you flash on him, it's like, oh, maybe we need another stand, you know. Nice, pretty quick dub there. Not bad. Let's see who played well. Dude, my bot lane killed it actually. Thank you for all those. What are we? 1 game from Emerald. Wow. What a winner. Stats. Oh my god, I'm rich. Nice. GG. Guys, there's so much to unpack with this game. It is insane. Our mid laner is Mean Dean. Now, for those of you that joined my stream, you might have remembered I had a Vayne 80 carry and he ran the game down and he went out of his way to do it. So I was like, hey man, go Discord. I can actually teach you the game. And we spent about an hour and 30 minutes of me going back and forth with him like, hey man, you know, hey bro, this were what you messed up. Do you kind of get it? And we actually had like a pretty decent talk. And he actually like kind of conceded. He was like, yeah man, I agree with the game. It is what it is. He admitted he was emotional. It was good. And we actually do it a game afterward and won that game. Like, it was awesome in Discord. It was cool. Yo, Dean. See if he remembers me. Where's the Vayne? I need my goat. So yeah, so it turned out that this guy was just Yeah, so this guy, he, was the solo queue griefer. It took an hour and 30 minutes, but we finally broke him on it. And now he's my mid laner. Now, unfortunately, right, I'm one game from Emerald with the master tier Vayne 80 carry player on Aurelion Soul mid. Yeah. Nah, all you. I support you, you carry. See, I never subscribe to this, like, get carried thing. Even if it is a joke, I don't want that to be the last thing you think. Nah, you carry, man. You will play well, you will carry. That's it. Some things like that, man, they do resonate with me a little bit. I don't want someone to think their last thought about this game is that, like, I will get carried. Let that be your backup thought after you carry and play well, right? But yeah, so much to unpack with that one. Augurin, right, the streamer, he is on an A now. And Mean Dean, he had a rough game on Augurin's team too, so yeah, I mean, we're just living the dream, bro. He's a funny guy. But I mean, like, I don't know, man. League brings out the worst in us sometimes. It's not about where you're at right now. It's about where you're gonna get yourself to. We are against so Riven Fiora is just a flat out skill matchup. Whoever can get their game plan working better will win that. We are jungling against Viego. Viego can be a tough matchup. Where if he engages first, then you get a free win. If he engages second onto you, then you hard lose. Oh, and he coin flipped my side, man. So many cheese plays here, man. Yep, so he did his Raptors into that. I'm going to try and flash get a Q. Didn't get the movement speed there. That's okay. If I can get a stun or something, I mean... Me being out of range there was pretty crazy. I think I'm going to take a mid gank into an invade, probably. We need to gank this Lux without Riven killing my Aurelion Soul. Just go for too much. Don't go into turret. It's not worth. Riven's still coming here, so you're really low now. I don't have flash because I wasted it, right? I know my Gromp's still up. I could have played for the invade there, but instead playing for the mid gank. Not the worst thing on earth. Try and heal up on my Gromp. Yeah, this Viego's pathing's weird. He did Raptors to my blue to my wolves. Very weird champ. That is not a path. That is just random. If I did get that flash, that would have been cool, but just, I didn't know my range perfectly. So we're down 2 camps. That sucks. We do have Ori and Samira. Not really a combo at all. There is, in fact... Well, I guess if Ori has ult, she can combo with Samira. She does have a ward if she could use that. I'm just going to try and farm my way back into this game. I'm going to hit Scry to check top crab. Just to keep my Aurelion Soul a little bit safe here. So you know that he just got it, so you know that he's top. Viego's likely on his Gromp here more than top gank, but let's see if we can find him. Q3, come in with a stun. Easy kill. I mean, dude, Mean Dean, baby. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Not even a bad roam. Like, he didn't even sacrifice much. He lost 3 melees for a kill. It's worth it. Yeah, I don't know. This video definitely shows that, like, the higher elo you go, you guys will likely find that, like, the higher elo you go, the more random cheese plays, because these cheese plays are very high risk, high reward. And when you don't get punished for doing them, you learn League incorrectly, and then you kind of get kicked back down to where you should be. Because it's all fundamentals, man. Your baseline has to be high. So, as this Viego does that very random thing, does he actually know what to do with that advantage, right? And if he doesn't, I'm just going to farm up, I'm going to get ahead, and I'm going to be back. So, I mean, it really just comes down to it, man. Playing the game regular is almost always better. Like, doing cheese plays when you have an informed decision to back them is, pretty good. But, there's so much to it, man. This ult gave him vision of me or something? Ah, we gotta run. Not too worried about this fight too much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too worried about that. When Viego uses W to hit you, and E also isn't like on my, you know, on my head, he doesn't have the movement speed to juke my E, and then we win. I'm dealing with so many weird games, but again, just stay calm, guys. Just stay calm. Bit of tilting, but again, that's what we look like when we tilt, man. We look crazy. But yeah, no. What was I talking about? I don't know. Yeah, but dude, when you deal with these very random plays, this guy is a crackhead, bro. With love. Thanks for the camp, bro. I just need to see what side you go. Oh man, are you serious? That sucks. I had W2 and Q going on to this person. I was about to crank. Now it's just Fiora gets a kill. Oh, maybe not. He might be able to live. Nice. Now it's just Fiora gets a kill. Ugh. I would rather Logan Jungle get a kill. Yeah, enemy team is currently doing the see if we can get them to tilt because their mental's chalked or something. So they are making just the most random, zero thought plays. Come on, we need bot lane to lock in. My Samir is getting tilted. He's about to turn into the Riven. I think we do have to sack grubs here. I don't think there's a way I can play for those. Oh, there's a pink here. Nice, good kill. Let's type something positive. Riven's walking here. Yep. Oh, good. In a game where enemy team's being super random, you're not going to get everything, and you need to be very, very aware of that. Like, we might just have to sack grubs because Riven will walk mid here. But, you know, there's a snowball effect here where now my Fiora gets more free time top lane. And Fiora's a pretty good champ. My Aurelion Soul's already on an item. And again, like, you being the jungler, you're gonna deal with the most variance of things happening. Like, of random invades, and everyone wants to make your game feel weird. That's why good mental is everything. This guy flash, because you're going to flash. We need to pull this out, Sleps. Juke that. You can WQ ult this. Try and deny Viego. Big buffer E there is the only reason we get to win this for free. I can play to die here. Go 1-for-1 though. Ooh, not even 1-for-1. Their bot lane didn't even walk. GG. Buffer E is the biggest thing on earth, right? WQ W2. Get the dragon. Cool. Next play is live. Viego's going to send it at you. When Viego sends it at you, buffer that E, and you're going to live. We just won that play, and Fiora's still cranking topside. Always just type something positive again. Stuff like that doesn't really affect me. Like, we have winning top and mid and jungle right now. And again, I've dealt with so much more BS than this Viego, right? He did a cheese invade, Riven roaming everywhere, denying me off random things. Stay calm, bro. Stay calm. If they are doing these weird plays, that means that they are not doing the correct plays. Which is good. That increases your chance to win. She used Q3, you're chopped. You ever seen what a Fed Fiora does to a game of League, bro? These guys are funny. My Aurelion Soul really wants to, need sec. Really wants to accelerate this game super hard. I don't like this play, but I feel like he's going to, do it himself, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, he pinged me off. Great player. Really smart. Good job. I'm going to play to kill Riven again, since there's not much for me to do on bot side. Like, I can shoot a random ult, I guess. Shoot a random support ult. It's not going to do anything. I just wanted to get vision. If I hit Lux, it'd be even better. Riven actually went bot, so we get top. We can go for a 2-2. My Smear just got a triple, so he was pretty mad at this game. Now, he's pretty happy with this game. Oh, does that minion wave come in? Yo, to bite turrets, right click, WW2. Gotta do it really quick. I just got Fiora at tier 2. Life is good. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna spam back ping till we don't go. And then I actually have the capacity to tell him why this play is not good. It's because we're rich. But looks like it's happening one way or another. Thank you for the Q3. You're dead. Ping them off, right? Because we just pulled 3 tops so they could have 4 bot. If they do it themselves, man, you can't say I didn't try. Now I'm going to start roaming here. If they just want to wait for us, we win. Ooh, good hit. And yeah, so to finish that rant that I think I started earlier in this game, it's like cheese plays, you know, they're high risk, high reward, but if, you know, they're high risk, high reward if they, you know, if they work out and everything happens, right? Where they get the full reward and everything. But high risk plays don't always yield high reward unless they know how to follow up on them, right? It's not just like a light switch. Okay, once he got the blue, you know, I lost this game. It's not that at all. This guy has no spells. I'm just going to buffer R right in front of their face. They don't have enough damage to stop me. So, you know, again, not to like over read into this Viego, but this is a lot of League players, so that's why I have it in this moment. Is like plays like this where they just like coin flip for no reason. You know, they can take people really far because, you know, lower ranked players aren't able to punish them or get the counter, or they don't know how to get back into a game like this. And now the reality is, like I always tell you guys, whenever something bad happens, just go farm, man. Just go farm. And, you know, look at how I traverse the map, right? I just simply, I see where they're at, I guess where they're at, and then I'm like, okay, I might have these, I'm going to try, and if I'm wrong, I'll go back and learn. You know, it's never about, like, you know, getting back into the game that moment. Overzealously getting that comeback is the easiest way to never get it, because you're just trying to get it the wrong way. So if you know, let the ball go back to your court naturally, man, that's okay, man. It's okay for them to, you know, figuratively dunk on you, right? Cash the 3 following it up. Now you're ahead. And that's what we're doing here. Where, yeah, he cheeses that, and we even waste our flash. But the reality is that he has so many camps up following that, you know, he might not know to, you know, chase me around to deny me getting good stuff going. And because he doesn't know to do that, he's just wandering around aimlessly with 2 mini camps up. He doesn't know how to push the advantage. And because of that, we're able to get back into this game very easily. Too easy. So yeah, again, I like you guys to learn the cheese strats, because when you're the one doing it, you get to think about your options and how to put you in the driver's seat. And then as it happens to you, you kind of know what options they have, right? But playing regularly is going to give you the most wins, because like cheesing plays, it'll take you pretty far. But the thing is you're going to get kicked right back down because you actually don't know your jungle basics as much as you think you do. Or rather, as much as you think your rank tells you you do, right? Someone sees, oh, I just got Emerald. That must mean my fundamentals are Emerald player. And then it turns out you played Skarner on release, on rework, and Neferi on rework. And you're not as good off of those champions now that they're nerfed as you might have thought. Not to bring anyone down, but the reality is that, you know, your visible rank isn't always the, you know, best indicator of your skill. So cheese plays, you know, they're good to get, you know, the momentum back in your sales, maybe for random games here and there. But reality is that good gameplay will always be king. And the best thing about good gameplay is it has mistakes. Where, like, I would say I played good this game, and I've also made mistakes this game. So it's pretty chill. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. It's like cheese plays, you know, they'll get you a little bit of wind in your sails, but reality is you got to keep yourself a really good level of skill in your fundamentals, and you'll be all right. Because this guy made this cheese play, had no idea how to capitalize on it, and now he loses the game because he did the cheese play. If he played regular, maybe he would have had a better chance. You know, but that give me fed now ahead at 1 minute feels pretty good, but reality is that, you know, winning feels a little bit better than taking someone's blue level 3, huh? And talk about my Samira for a sec. Like, now he's feeling himself, right? He's 13-4. You remember when he was, like, actually just hard forcing plays that were losing him the game? Imagine if you didn't type something positive, right? I can't take credit for it, but I can say I've had times where people in that moment, you know, say this is really tilting, and then they continue to tilt, right? We've all had that. No, sir. Bam, bam, bam. Dude, Mean Dean and I, with the comeback, whoever is in that stream, you get to see us fully come back. Man, that's so awesome. Again, dude, I spent an hour and 30 minutes in call with this guy. And he was, you know, he into the game, he said jungle diff on repeat, told me that I sucked at the game, did all of that. And now you see, man, he's back. Love that, man. It's truly awesome, man. I can't take credit for his growth, but I'm happy to be a part of it. What's with their ribbon, by the way? Oh, GG. Woo! Yeah, man. What has every game been? Is every game someone just randomly cheesing? But I mean, like, it's good for you guys to see. Like, a lot of people get to like higher elos, like Diamond, just off cheese every game, man. And it's like, yeah, just play regular, man. You'll beat the cheesers and you'll win the other games. Emerald 4! Woo! And look, all it took was 7,000 damage. Hell yeah. Man, get off the game after the 3rd loss. You're a demon. This guy's a demon. If you queue past the 3rd loss, you're crazy. D2 lobby, wow. Nice. 700 games isn't that bad. But yeah, dang, he is on. But look at these losses, man. He is kind of ping-ponging a little bit. Look at the game before. Yeah, that one sucks. Prior players, we up. Alright, next game. There you go. You get to enjoy little mean Dean and I. But yeah, no, yeah, it was good. I mean, we just got Emerald. What is this? Everyone's always obsessed with win rate. I don't think it matters too much, but 81% win rate, Emerald. Took 36 games, 7 losses. Yeah, man, I mean, again, people think I don't lose, man. I lose all the time. I lost 2 in a row. Just consistency in your grind, man. You can see, though, my farm, right? I tell you guys, sub 4 deaths and 7 CS a minute, okay? Or 7 CS, yeah, per minute. 7, 4, 5, that's 1 game, but it's a 30 bomb. 2, 8, and this is my Viego. If you watch this game, it's on episode 1, where my teammate DC'd and we had to sack the map for a little bit, so. Just lock in, guys. Just lock in. There ain't nothing else to say. You guys might see a dodge on this account. My client's bugging. Oh, nice. Never mind. All right, into the next game. We had some client issues, but it seems like we're in. Seems like we're doing good. This guy actually remade a lobby 2 games ago, so it seems like he had connection issues too, but no big deal. Yeah, we were going to invade. He said never mind. But yeah. So I mean, looking at their team, right? I see Unranked and Kindred, really strong 2v2 lane, so she's likely to play top side really hard. She can also play bot side, but Thresh does counter Leona if he plays perfectly. So I would say that my bot lane's likely winning, and top 2v2 we're probably likely losing. So I look forward to getting cheesed again somehow. It is what it is, man. Every game I've been getting cheesed, man. Luckily, you get cheesed enough and you learn from it and get pretty good against it. So that's the plan. It feels like I've been red side like every time. Right? Anyone with me? Why am I getting red side so often? But either way, Raptors start. We're going to hover a 3-camp top if possible. If they're trading a ton, I will take it. If not, I will clear back down to my bot lane. Since we do have winning bot lane, I would like to play to them. Send it through. I'm just going to watch it really hard because it's the only thing I really have to be looking at right now. I can't impact anything bot lane until I'm on that side. So it makes more sense to just be looking here. Renekton does have Ignite, but they're trading a ton. I think I really could impact this. So. I'm not going to ping to him just in case stuff goes south. Alright, really good. I'm liking that. So I ping him now so he can start thinning the wave. As you can see, he'll start doing that to make sure that his game doesn't look too weird when I gank. Like he doesn't share too many minions. right there. So that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You don't even have to do it. Watch. I'll go right around. And this is good jungling, right? You see their vision, you make the play. It's everything that you need it to be. I could flash W1, W2 here, but it's really not even worth it. You can dive him on this. Depends on if the wave comes in, I guess. If they get stuck outside his turret again, then we're cooked. Oh, and I lose my bot side too. Shit. Oh man. And I lose my bot side too, bro. Oh, good try. Can we play for this crab at least? Ah, no, we can't. Now, take that word. That word basically tells them, hey, you do not know. Did they get both? No, they only did one. You do not know if my Thresh is standing there or not. So with Kindred's low HP, they have to go out of their way to hard check that. As you can see, right, we pulled 4 because of the pink word. Okay? You're not ever going to sneak that, right? They're just going to double check it when they go. Now, if they try and come back, I could try and fight them on the way in. What? Are we throwing that hook at? Yeah, I mean, we took an early top gank, and we just spent a lot of time, so we lose a camp for that. It is what it is, man. There's no real thing to change about that. It's just the reality. You should be up 300 gold. He made the best play on earth. Look, he used his Q, right? He used Kasante Q. Go back and watch the animation. Too funny, bro. Yeah, my rioter friend, you owe me like a gun buddy or something. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna step up to that crab with Renekton with Prio. That'll be really fun. No mid vision, no top Prio. Just go face check it. I'm good. I'm gonna get my camp before I, risk this death. Hit the Scryer to be safe, right? Now we're talking. Might even smite this if Kindred shows like that. And I'm completely fine. Malzar is 6, actually. You're not fine. So I hit tab, saw he was level 6, and just knew to dip. As you can see, Renekton was also walking. Man, it's a bit scary in this moment. I'm going to play for this. Once she uses Q, I'm going to save my Q to do the same. Move down. I'll take that. I have nothing better to do on top side. We get to kill her for that. Nice. Okay. I think he could have looked for that same play differently, but no big deal. If I was TF there, I would have stayed at the end of turret aggro, shot that WQ, and then walked out. We can't play right, can we? Real, bro. Do got a bit of a tilted team. Luckily we're doing good. We had a rough start, but we're bringing it back. That looks like it could be a kill for us if he hits. Oh, good try. We have TL fault. We can definitely play this. And Kindred's not here. Really good. Nice. Kind of bad dragon. Not a good dragon timer. Better thing to say. Does Kindred double back from her blue to her raptors? Here's the question. small invades like that, I mean, they pull Leona and Malzahar, like, they do waste a lot of time. If you get counter invaded here, you're really low. She might just kill you for free, but being a little greedy here, thinking I can get the better of her on this rotation. She got my red. She didn't get the mark, though, so that's not too bad. I don't think Kindred's there, bro. I'm gonna be honest. He's definitely not on my Raptors. Good hit. Try and kill her before she ults. If not, that's okay. He gets put in the wall. She dies. He might look to kill me. I'm just gonna walk away for a little bit. Tag an auto there. Really clean. Oh, shoot. He did get the Krugs too, huh? Dude, get this rider out of here, man. You're the GOAT. One mistake does not define you, bro. You're fine. This is one of the times where likely going third grub is not that good here because 2 gets you the feet point. So I've already secured that. But I want to go bot side to deny their play right now. So I need to get bot side so I don't lose too much. So the time that you do those that last grub could be another camp bot side. Definitely don't want to give that up. She's likely on my blue plus my crab. If she did dragon and crab, then she didn't get blue. That's basically how the math adds up. Save your Q. Oh, she panicked. Yeah, rough play. He thought he had a timer that he didn't have because I did the grubs, but you can see. Imagine you're later to that play, man. Really big pickup there is to just grab the second point, call it a day. If you're not losing feats, right? If you can play for turret, then you're really set up. The big thing to deny now is first turret, right? Because they have, if you know, look at their plates, right? They're 5-5-5. We have 2 mid, so like prioritize not losing mid turrets pretty good here. So I'm actually gonna sack the camp, stand here instead. Angle my Titanic to take his shield off, and stuff like that really does add up, guys. You know, that extra 1 wave could have been half of that plate, and then, you know, then it's really susceptible to just random full team walk at it and confirm it. So, if we end up getting feats this game, which are still pretty low chance for us, you might realize why. Quiet down. Quiet down, little guy. He doesn't know what I'm cooking. I just got bro 4 extra minions. He was not getting that stuff like that. He might have gotten the range, but he was not getting that cannon, so you're welcome, bro. Calm down with the pings. Take a deep breath. You'll be okay. Feels like Kindred's really making this top gank obvious. She just cleaned up the grub. TF doesn't have prio. Malzahar is walking. I'm going to take the chunk and I'm going to walk away here. We win this so hard. I'm going to buffer my R into the stun in case it's Malzahar or Leona combo. I'm going to flash away just so they can't deal extra damage to me during it. Try and buffer E at some point. My TF walked very, very long way around. Please play the fight, bro. Please, my friend. Great job. There you go. It took him a little bit. It was a little frustrating for a second there. But we end up doing really well. Good job. Yeah, that play was definitely frustrating me a little bit because the guy that's like yapping the most is playing the worst on this play. And, you know, and it sucks, man. You know, at times it is very frustrating to deal with someone that's perma-yapping. I mean, played at the absolute worst as possible. And it did result in my death, where, like, if he was there a little bit earlier to cancel Malzahar or something like that, then I would have been in primed position to live that, fully carry it, everything go well. He went bot instead of top here. So that forces Cassante up. He's going to go top side. They did get Kai'Sa Flash, so I might be able to make something happen with that. But if had he just went to Kindred there, we're in a much better situation. But it's okay, man. Like me, he is still learning. And when I make mistakes, I would like people to give me the benefit of the doubt. I have an IG. What's your handle? Now, it is good for you guys to remember that jungle is your responsibility, and to let this guy play jungle for you by telling you every play that you're going to do is just not very fair. Like, if I take a top gank, I would give Kindred 2 bot side camps and a mark. That's not better than trading a Renekton, so it simply won't happen. But, you know, it's okay to take their plays into consideration, but at the end of the day, you got to make your own decision. And I decide that playing for bot side is better. If Renekton walks, we'd prefer Cassante match, but we don't know if Cassante needs to match just yet. We need to take this play. We have no reason to not go. We have zero reason to turn around ever. Don't know where Malzahar is at right now. Just keeping, you know, just showing a little bit of body here. Because we already killed their support. Like, any fight is pretty good for us, not gonna lie. Malzahar is probably close. I just can't find where he's at. Take the tappy. You can shoot the R there. I have W to kill if it hits. Oh my god, my 80 carry just got turret aggro for me. Wow, you are an astounding player, bro. Actually, I'm going to invent a word. He's the GOAT. That was insane. Great job, bro. Now, I'm actually going to do a full charged E after my last W auto to get as much health as possible, because if Carrot Maxing decided to ruin my day here, he definitely could. Nice. And then we're going to reset and we're going to go straight to Rift Herald. Squish is going to do it. Zen coaching dropped 40,000 ping, so I think he knows something's up. Good communication there. I would say this is bad communication. So you guys see how much I ping about certain plays? This is what over ping looks like, where you really do not want to do this. It does not net you so much more. It likely does a little bit more negative than positive. Oh my god, right, Squish, you're back, bro. You're insane. That was a really good live. He was against the elements there. That was really good. Seems like they want to dive him. We definitely could. I'm not going to do that. We don't need to protect tier 2 just yet, because no one's there. Kai'Sa will not full-blown send it at our tier 2, because she doesn't have full vision of our whole team. So she doesn't know that, you know, she isn't getting ganked. And again, that's like, you know, I'm really trying to highlight some of the bad calls that are being made, because a lot of you guys don't make your own decisions every single time on every single play. And you can see in games like this, you would be sent left, right, other way, this, how about this, do this, and it's like a lot of times, like, you know, not everyone really understands the game as much as they might, you know, communicate, right? So, like, as my team fully communicates that we need to protect tier 2, and it's like, he can't go there because I'm on Rift, and they don't know I'm here because I checked with the scryers that they had vision. This guy's not just going to full-blown just send it at our tier 2, not knowing where we're at. So, had you been the type of player that just blindly listens to your team, you might not realize that your team's not as smart as what they, you know, might feign. And that's not to, like, make fun of them. It just, you know, they were wrong. And, you know, when you present information that you're not for sure about, in such a direct way, you might not realize that you're doing more harm than good. It seems like every game has had, like, some weird, I don't know, I don't want to use this word, but weird, like, philosophical, I don't know, take But it's not really intended. It's just happening. Oh, he used any of those things. That could have been good. There's no camps, so we're fine. Just zone this guy off a little bit. It's another minion he'll miss. Stuff like that adds up. They last saw me bot, so I'm going to retreat to top here. They do get my red buff. That's okay. Malzahar could TP, so I don't actually love this play that much. I'm going to try and delay this play just a little bit. Just so my AD carry can spawn, but this looks like a decent ult. Slam, hit this guy. We're going to go front to back here because I have flash. I can just do stuff like that. Bleed might not take that guy out because he healed off his Q. We're fine. If I gotta use next W, it is what it is. Not even close. We got a good play there. They have the split pushing Malzahar strat. Oh, he gold carded the turret. He gold carded the turret. That's not my goat. That is not my goat. The Renekton in the bush. I actually thought he could have done that. I didn't think he had the balls to do it though. That's really cool, bro. I like that play. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about it, guys. Flash and barrier, and he might tick out. Would you look at that? Flash and barrier. And you see how much like one random team fight at 18 minutes can just open up the map? Isn't it kind of crazy? Ow, bro. You're in the wall, bro. And now we just walk away. You do your minions. Depends on what neutral they go for. Otacon is worth more than Dragon from this position. But I have a lot of money, I'd like to spend it. But if we give topside, if we give them Otacon, that might give them a way back into this game. So I'm not going to leave this. I'm going to play this myself here. And just showing presence here might make them walk away. And once they walk away, I might be able to get a timer onto Dragon now. And if he stays on this, I mean, we're just going to kill him, right? Because this is going to take all of his armor. Watch it go away. Watch his armor go away. No ward. Showing presence here. Doesn't look like we can do anything. Like I said, us giving Otacon's the wrong play. But if we can get tier 2 plus Dragon, we can circumvent it a little bit. It's just a trade at the end of the day, but they're in no position to get anything against us here. But you know, your team's going to make plays. It's fine to trade. Well, my friend, it shouldn't have been a trade because they are behind and we are ahead. I don't let negativity into my chat, man. Sorry. And it's like, dude, have you guys noticed that you're the bad guy for making the right play? What's going on with that? Wow, that's a miss in 2025. I gotta get there quickly. On my way. Do you have attack speed upgrade? Yes, you do. I think I'm just quite fine, guys. Okay, I'm not quite fine, much to the same degree that I live, but I'm quite fine because we win. 3 for 1. 3 for 1 and I live could have been better. Their support's splitting mid. I don't think he trusts his team anymore. Ah, good play, bro. Nice. Not too much to do in this point of the game. Again, your job right now is to just play for every neutral objective since there isn't one on the map. What I like to do is I like to go to one quadrant of camps that has the most camps, go to it, clear those, and then I play that side of the game. So basically, I have my bot side camps up, So I'm going to go to them, I'm going to clear them, and I'm going to play bot side lane, whoever's there, for a side lane and try and kill them, get an advantage. BRIAR doesn't like, you know, when it goes to side lane, right? So you have 2 solo laners in each side lane, top and bot, and then you have your bot lane mid. I don't really like coin flipping the mid fight as much because it's not the best, it's not the most realistic strategy for BRIAR to carry games. Unless you have your side laner join with you, like this Cassante is, right? Cassante's not top. So this play is a time that going mid will be good. But very realistically, there will be times where going mid is bad if you don't have the extra person. I don't know how this went bad for us, I can't lie. But yeah, so this is, I mean, shoot, even when it's good to go mid, right? Because we have our boy, it wasn't even that good. So if that doesn't prove it, nothing will. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just getting full hit by 3 here. And my team's unable to trade. They're doing something else in that moment. When you have Twisted Fate on your team, the best way to win is actually just every time that Twisted Fate... Flame out. Oh. Try. It's not going to be great for us, but it'll be good. Ooh, Q angle. Cancel. Oh yeah, cook up. Cook up. I'm getting mine, bro. Ah, I die. Whatever. Bad death for me. It's okay. Oh, the FF is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm getting that kill. Is it correct to get that kill? Probably not. It's probably better to be farming right there. BRIAR had R there. R from base. You're really smart, bro. Dang, jungle diff every time. Can win, can carry him though. Good to have a little fun. I don't think this Twisted Fate's the most well thought out individual. I don't think anyone's tilting. Well, I mean, Thresh maybe. I don't think when I say jungle diff every time at myself that I'm tilted. But you know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Oh. We did a Vision TF ult, so he doesn't have it for 2 minutes. That's okay. If he stays with the stack, though, we can make it work. I can always ult to a play. Looks like it could be something there. Really good damage. I'll look for Kindred. My ults are off this game. Oh, yeah. Try and put Renekton into the wall there. Oh, he's chasing me down, man. Oh, we might have a loss here, depending on how we recover from this. Deep breath, my boys. Can win. Just take a moment. Okay. Deep breath, man. Deep breath. Again, this game isn't even bad for us. It's just coin flip fight after coin flip fight. We're not getting really good engages at all. Just gotta protect Xayah. I mean, Xayah needs to be protectable. I'm not gonna lie. She's kinda weak right now. And she's kinda stepping up and dying for free. Deep breath, boys. We can win. They tried for Baron, didn't get it. I can just shoot R at that. Not gonna lie. That'll at least cancel their recalls, which is good. Oh. What if that hit any of them, though? I know my Xayah really wants me to hit this again, man. He is so mad about having to solo a dragon. Nice. So we have Dragon Soul win con. They do have mid prio through inhib. We do need to get mid prio, however possible. Sun cover's a little obvious there, so they get the hit. It's the same fight we just got, except a little worse. If I do this, I die. Yeah. Wow, they actually win. Good for enemy team, man. Unless there's like the craziest defense of all time. They don't have bear minions. Technically fine if he hits the wave. He could do this. Not bad. Really good, actually. Turret, armor's gonna come up. They still have 20 seconds, though. They gotta do this one more time. Can they bring it home? Oh, Kindred. Wow, we get another chance. I can ult through. It's not that good of an ult, but I could. They're probably go wide one direction. I'm gonna go just wide left. Okay, they went wide right. My bad. Yeah, I keep diving in onto their front line and then just getting sold by their AD carry in mid. So I'm gonna try next team fight to just not do that. We want to send Baron here again. This is very scary with no tier 4s. I mean, we can try. He does have rapid fire cannon now where he's able to get us really far stun cards. So that's pretty good. Overall, this game just turned into like random degen flipping, and I could have done better this game to just have a little bit of restraint and ping my team off, but they're also the kind of team that's like trying to make a game like this tough. Like, alright, let's play to Defender's Eye here. Type's looking good. Don't dive their front. Good. He is invis, and I can't stop this, right? Oh, yeah, I'm leaving that. You got it, bro. Oh, my God, I'm dead. I'm dead. If he has ult, I'm dead. I feel like he used it, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Really good kill. Good. I'm gonna grab Asterix this game. They don't have anti-shield, Serpent's Fang. And if I go Asterix, then it would give me some tenacity against Leona. Really good kill. I can pick up mid. No TP and end. I'm always surprised by the people that are willing to like type like negative things with a rider in your game. It's like, you know your account's about to get blasted, bro. We're on 3, almost 4 items. Kindred's about to hit 3rd, so we're still decently ahead. As we've been flipping, so is she, so neither one of us is really away from it. Soul in 1 minute is pretty good. I'm going to try and get my team a red buff, so that's all that I'm doing right now is just clear bot, try and play for bot. Didn't work, so then I'm going to play Soul and just clearing my stuff. That's it. I will not be going top on Dragon Soul. It's not going to happen. Our base has respawned since then, so we're good. TF is going to split push and then TP in. That's really fine with me. I'm able to go 4th item and a pink ward for this. So play to my own win. I'm back. You know what I'm doing. I be making some misplays. I be fixing them, though. TF is splitting, so enemy team's going to start stepping up to force the issue here. We just got an inhib on this split. They still have 5 here, so we can't play. He wants Xayah to push. We can't play for this. They're going to get this. ATP'd 1. We can't win, but we can, or we can't do everything that we want to do here, or get the dragon rather, but we can play to kill. Kindred's just having me run away from this guy. It's sweet. Just kiting him. Just trying to buy time for the people that are trying to recall. Now their team might try and send it at me, so I'm going to try and get up out of here. He's going to go for Nexus. I'm going to play to cancel his recall again. It's fine. I think I win this. GG. Well, I got to make a game-winning play. Killed the one guy that that could recall. Yeah, I don't know, man. What a silly game. I think if you're trying to gain a lot from that game, do everything I did till mid-game, and then don't join as many team fights, and that's really it. Not too much outside of that to really say. I don't think I played so well come mid-game when I died with my team there and so on. But, who was he talking about? I liked your videos. No way, he's talking about me. I wonder who else makes, videos. Zen coaching, maybe? Let's see, I'm just gonna Google Zen coaching league. Did this guy? Retired. Oh, maybe it's this guy. Zen coaching league. Oh my god, Chaos is not happy. Well, GG. Yeah, I don't think he's talking about me. But good job to him. GG. Yeah, that game was cringe. It's alright, though. It's no big deal. GG. Alright, he added me, so I thought I'd add it. So I said, you know, yo, how are you, GG? Who makes it? Zen coaching? Oh, okay, Zen does. Oh. It's cool. Nice. A little toxic, but that's cool. Hey, how does this guy know? Yes, sir. How do you know that? You're cultured. Oh, this guy's awesome. What the? This guy is really in tune with it. Who just invited me to play? I don't think they actually meant to. Was it a previous game? Oh yeah, my top laner. Oh, you, brother. Kept it chill within that lobby. They were angry. I agree with you, man. He was demolishing Renekton. That's why I walked there. Nice. I don't know if I should ever include, like, me talking to other people, but I don't know, man. It's cool. I mean, like, we're having a decent conversation, I don't think. Ain't too bad. Plus, we're in queue, I guess, now. GG's, my boy. Hey, we got honor level 5. Truly deserved. Nah. I think so. Want some RP? You're too nice, man. Nah, I'm alright. I do appreciate it, but streamer privilege, right? But nah, man. He's okay. I will go right to your DMs. That guy's funny. Yeah, nice. I mean, what a nice guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like, maybe my sarcastic joke about GG Jungle Diff didn't help. Maybe it fueled the fire a little bit, but at the end of the day, we got it working. Ain't nothing to it. GG. I kind of got caught up watching this, like, LS thoughts about Zen coaching, and, yeah, the TLDR is, like, he teaches people to know things rather than understand them, and maybe LS disagrees with people coaching to, just to teach people to know something, like, when they do this, you do that, right? More than, like, the fundamental of when this happens, that means these things happen, or, however you phrase that example. But then we got hit with, by the way, this Kindred's really good. She likes to permafight. She will invade cheese level 2, by the way. And, so yeah, I just wanted to include that. Their team can be pretty tough. There's that whole video. Can be pretty tough to, play into, just the amount of frontline tankiness that they have. And if you miss position, then you won't get much of a chance. I mean, we're in all Masters lobbies, so it is what it is. You're going to see a lot of mistakes again. Masters is like, as people try their hardest to go from Iron all the way to Diamond, they're trying their hardest most of the time, other than the players that get a new rank and then decide that they peaked and move on. So for the example of Master players, like, sometimes they get Masters and they're just like, don't care anymore. Time to flip the game, so we'll see. But I mean, we're, like, when I play on my GM account, I can see some Masters players that have been GM Challenger. Maybe they're on a lost streak. 400 LP, 500 LP Masters will look different than 0 LP, of course. So for this example in particular, I don't know these players. Like, you probably watch my stream, you're like, okay, Logan knows these players. I do not know these players. We're not that high yet. But this basically means that we have to play Emerald and Diamond all in Masters Plus. So we'll probably be hitting, like, GM games by the end of this, which is kind of crazy. Not too happy about that. I would have preferred more low rank games. Like, we got 30 of them, which, like, to be honest, you can't learn through 30 games. I don't know what to tell you, man, but it is what it is. Really hoping I don't get late invaded here. But we have good defensive vision to keep me feeling slightly safe. So hopefully we can just get our first clear. First clear is the most important. Pull this down like regular, standard red side clear here. Red side clear, you're aiming for about 315. And for all of you that are still newer to BRIAR, don't realize that she got the buffs and the hotfix nerfs. This is all on current day BRIAR, where all that's already happened. If you want to know what happened, just watch the video that's like 2 behind this one to see everything that changed. TLDR, she got buffed and then slightly nerfed, but people couldn't accept that. But she's still strong and stronger than what she was. So life is good. Now the thing about Kindred Galio, this is like a timeless classic mid-jungle duo where they just work so well, right? Kindred gets to fully stack her E, and Galio sets up the CC for her to do it. So I'm just gonna look to gank that before it happens to us. Just gonna step up here. It is what it is. Not gonna wait forever. It is what it is. I already missed the timing. E-Flash Auto didn't get it. Ooh. Clean. Galio's gonna walk away there for sure. Good job. That was a really clean solo. Does he have blue buff? He does have a blue. And he coin flip my blue. This guy knew. He did Raptor. He did red, blue, Gromp. And he has support hover here, so this is really, really, really scary for us. I think Blitzcrank is going to body block that one. I'm going to play for the damage anyway, but it's fine. I'm not dying here. No way. Oh, if she hit that, does she still kill? Good job. That's my goat. Yeah, I mean, Mundo gave me the sauce. He was like, hey, man, this guy's going to coin flip invade, and he did. Do we have to do this? I don't really think we have to, but might be doable. Okay. He has that ward, actually. We can play. Try and get me a camp back. I will be taking that. Both mid laners are doing the thing. Oh, Kindred, honey, you went really far forward there. Oh, I'm dead. We can't trade damage there. We are full health, but my team's not willing. So that one's more of like a higher rank one, where if I were to live that situation, my team needs to step up. They all need to put their body in front of it and say, you know, enemy team, you can kill this BRIAR, but we are all so much closer to you guys that you cannot kill her for free. But it's not always so obvious to people that you guys have those plays. Right? I know that we can do that because I'm just looking at the health, and I've been in situations like that before. But they haven't been, and that's okay. And once one person walks back, we can't do it anymore. So the first person that walks back there means that all three have to, because if you send just two, you're not going to win that either. So we could have won that. Unfortunately, I played the champ that in that moment can't turn around. Is what it is. It doesn't mean that going in was like necessarily wrong, because you could have won it, and that could have been a quadra for your team. But if they don't do it, they don't do it. And that's all there is to it. Wanted to play for an invade, but with Mark on my Raptors, I'll just take this defensive play here. We can ping them off because Galio has prio right now. We can actually go for like a little lane gank. Kindred is very likely to gank bot here. But yeah, this Unranked to Masters video has just been nothing but coin flip players. Slight insecurity of their own skill, maybe. Maybe they just really like the strat. Either way, it's alright. Not going to spend too much time here. They're probably on Dragon then. Just kidding. Yeah, they were on Dragon. Oh, missed timing on my E to put Galio in there. We knew Galio would try. We really just thought we'd level 3 one-shot Blitzcrank. Good job. Keep it up. I don't think I'm allowed to get my own red here. Their mid and jungle are just standing by it, waiting for me to make the mistake. So I'm just going to take it to the top side. Just one of those games. You're just going to have to deal with enemy team pulling prio from mid. Your mid's going to yap that he pinged it, even though it's like, pings only, pings don't increase my AD, right? Nice. Kindred is in fact bot. This guy's mad at me for something. I don't know what's going on. I think we just need him to quiet down. Bam, bam, bam. Galio could walk to me here. Mess up my day a little bit. Going further is a bit risky. We do have top prio for a second while he catches that wave. Maybe I can get one. The ward in the Raptor camp is actually pretty clean, because it might catch where Kindred comes from. Obviously it didn't this time, but it can. Oh, man. We missed that. I don't know if I'm just going to hop to calling it a bug, but that interaction where if you smite a grub and they smite it first, your smite's going to buffer to a different grub that you didn't click. And that takes your smite, just puts your smite on cooldown, which is super, super momentum killing. Because, like, sure, you might have lost one grab. Alright, fine, I'll smite the others while there is on cooldown, right? Well, no, it doesn't work like that. You lost the cooldown again. Kindred was a little bit stronger in that moment. Just with the setup of my cooldowns there. That's okay. We're going up some farm, so life's good. Again, we're going up farm. We got cheese on 2 camps, so we should be always down, right? But keep it chill. Even with your team tilting, you'll be okay. We don't really have a single winning lane right now, but we do scale well. Mundo Sivir scales very well. Blitzcrank is there, so I'm going straight for this dive into their bot side. Oh my god. Run, 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 run. We gotta kill this MF. You need to run, bro. Okay, he's not accepting the run, but... I think I live. Oh, he turned around. I think if I'm allowed to blame someone, I think this guy really didn't understand his job there, where I grabbed turret aggro after Rakan, and I just QE'd that Sivir, or that MF into the wall. Step up and right-click him, bro. But I get that it's a little scary, though, because your BRIAR dies to the second auto attack in his position. If I die to the second auto attack, or turret attack, then he's going to get turret aggro following that, and he's going to have to really be super skilled in that moment, throw out the last bit of damage to kill MF, and then flash out of turret aggro. It's a lot to get done, so he wasn't confident enough to pull it off there, despite having it, but it's okay. We tried. This game's just turning into a bunch of, like, really close plays that just don't end up panning out. Alright, he actually fully channeled that recall. I don't think we can play for this just yet. They're looking for me in my bot side. If Mundo takes the walk because Aatrox is down TP, we could actually play for this. But I'm not too sure that it'll work that way. We know that Blitz is going to be behind Ahri. You can take some time there. Try and block into the wall. That not being wall for Kindred was crazy. They're going to fly in. I'm going to go for huge fear. Now I have to have enough damage to kill this guy solo. If I don't have it, that's okay. Play for my next E. E towards Kindred so she can't turn back into this fight and go really crazy. I'm going to Q the minion so I don't die. Go under turret real quick. Scratch my nose because that's what I had to do. Really big pickup there. We got a team fight win. I don't have smite. This is kind of risky if Kindred Galio step up, but Kindred's pretty low. I think they're just going to sack this one. With high hopes, they sack this one. A really good team fight from us. I mean, that was a crazy team fight. Like, no glaze. That was kind of a crazy team fight, bro. We get the Ahri defense into double wall. Only one goes wall. That's fine. The positioning of the E denies Kindred killing Ahri into a 4-man R. And we get Kindred flash in ult. Like, that was... It doesn't get much better. And with my Rakan actually being so heads up about this, he's denying their invade on my top side, allowing me to agree to clear. Where, like, if they don't get that top side right now, I am very strong. Very, very strong. That's a decent ward. So, really good job, Rakan, actually. And I'm just going to take the full here. Try and really go up some camps. If I had spent my money, I would just path top here. But because I haven't, not really going to. Luckily, he died before I could get there anyway. But wow, he actually lived. Insane. Gonna have to make this work. Slows me down and really messed up my rift timing to do this, but can't give this for free. Pray. Nice. Just gonna take the recall now. It's not too much to gain. She's on bot side, there's nothing there. We are kind of getting out macroed on the turret side here. But good recall. Now I'm very strong. I'm very, very, very strong. We're 7 camps to 7. But we've gotten through the early game where we were definitely behind a little bit. Things didn't really go our way, but keep playing, you can lock it in. And yeah, we're gonna play for this Rift Herald. Kindred, like, in certain comps can out teamfight you, but sometimes BRIAR's just, you know, bruiser playstyle, big CC chains can you can out teamfight her, so we are definitely fine here. I'm just gonna run straight at this guy, I'm not gonna lie. I think we hard win this. Not warded, just good game sense. Good job of Rakan to go grab that blast gun there. Kindred's tempo is pretty messed up on this objective because she went bot side for nothing. Amateur. I can go pretty crazy here. Hop in. Go for a big W2E in the wall. Auto. Nice. I mean, I'm kind of the team fight king right now. I mean, when our team funnels into the pit against MFR and Kindred are, we never really have a chance to bring that one home. But once those cooldowns are down, you can start looking to play a little bit more. And as you can see, right, I'm just playing team fights where I'm trying to get the most out of my CC spells. Not really looking to one-tap anyone in particular, just CC spells. Is there Blitz aura farming? What did he just stop for? We can go mid-tier 2, we can really open up this map a little bit too. Hit the turret.
Is the goat of BRIAR. I've never seen anything like this before.
They want to engage, it's fine. This guy's cooked for that. Eat them to the left here, so you can put Aatrox in the wall. Couldn't get tier 2, but that's fine. We're going to get top tier 1. Because Kindred's going to walk here to come and defend this. Smite that to my Ahri, can get that sooner. Maybe she wants to take a recall. Aatrox goes back top. I go to second item. Full Black Cleaver there. Full Black Cleaver. Even the bonk on that's like really not even the worst thing. Sure, we'd prefer to get it, but you know, we weren't able to. They pull a good defense. But that turret's super low, and that's 700 gold for the taking here in a moment. Aatrox has TP, so they're likely to start it ASAP to abuse that timer. Oh no, you gotta run. Galio might look to ult this, so I'm actually just gonna try and mess with Galio since they're on my Ahri and Sivir. I just want to chunk this guy. Make him not want to do this as much. That hit sucks. It's fine, I can live. Ooh, can't live. I mean, if they pull every cooldown on Earth, they can definitely kill me. They got that. I was holding my cooldowns a little bit to play for the escape. There's a world where, like, if I finally make it into the pit, I W over here, I tap E, and then I live. So that was, like, the way out. And you can't really use Q or Titanic backwards there and still live. But I think Blitz flashed, hooked me. So here's what it is. So you need triple plated steel caps, but you also do need to.
I've never seen anything like this before.
So I'm going to go Plate Steel Caps into Sterix, and then hopefully do some good for the team here. Oh, yeah. Nice. My team stepped up to mid-turret there for the 700 gold, but also because I didn't think we'd play for the dragon, given the fact that we didn't have top lane TP advantage. I understand the thought. They have 5 here. Hey, I got the mark. That wasn't really illegal. We're really just having to play down numbers perma. That's all this is. It was Mundo last time. Now it's Ari this time. You can pick up mid-wave real quick. Otacon's what we want to play for. They didn't even take my blue. They're really not doing that good on their invades. Me sneaking that Gromp was pretty illegal. Can't lie. I got away with murder doing that. As you can see, it's showing off in experience here. Where, like, I'm just finding more camps randomly. Oh, I just flashed into it like a noob, too. Oh, I'm so noob, bro. I just wanted the Raptors, but then they died, and then it's that. I'm such a noob, bro. This game's starting to get frustrating to a point because, like, I don't know, every situation's so random and wrong, and not only is it wrong, but then I'm playing bad too, so it's random wrong, and I'm griefing it. It's like, I feel so bad sometimes. My team's doing well in that moment, though. And, like, when I say it's wrong, it's, like, wrong because it's not the perfect play. But, like, you know, it can be a decent play. I wasn't familiar with what the decent play was, and they're not familiar with what the perfect play was, so then we're just off center. That's really all it is. Oh, good though. Back to farming. Once you die, pay yourself back. So I'm just gonna hit every camp that I can and then sync up to the next neutral that my team goes to. Seems like it's going to be dragon. Not too bad. I would prefer we actually right here. We can go here. If they go bot, we can go Otacon. If they want to look for Auri, well, we'll go Otacon. Auri TP up. Bam. I could have smited him. I wasn't familiar with my smite stacks, so I need to do a little bit more reading of my how much stuff I have. Because if I smited him there, we kill him. I'm down a lot of armor for this. Galio just TP'd. Can we fall? Let those stacks fall off just for a sec. They're dead. I just need to live. Hit it! No! I got caught in CC MF hell. My team did really good, but they did get the Otacon, so it's not that good. Ah, man, so many things aren't going my way this game. It sucks. Once I can get this Sterix, I think I'll be good. I went a little overzealous to kill Kindred there, and that kind of baited me in. Luckily, we're still a little ahead. Not much, that we would like a little more here. Them having Otacon is pretty big for them, though. But we just got paid, so... you know, they got Otacon, but the odds of them hard winning a team fight is lower, so kind of works back and forth a little bit. I'm gonna just, you know, I died. I'm gonna pay myself back real quick, wait for my team to spend their money. We're gonna get back on the horse. We're gonna do better next time. Luckily, again, this Kindred just hasn't been farming much. We've found a lot more greedy camps than she has. And because of that, we're almost at 2 levels. Again, it's like I'm only up 750 gold, right? 750 maybe. But 2 levels. Alright, well now just 1 level. That's 400 gold per, so we go up about 1,000 worth of stats. Luckily, this fight I will have Flash, so I can definitely make something good happen. If we proc her ultimate, I'm going to look to send my ult right in. Go ahead, win us that team fight if possible. They're going to face check me here. Oh, Silver. Oh my god, that's a lot of money. She hadn't recalled since the dragon, I guess. That's huge. Go 3rd item. Big. You need to run. I'm going to send mid here. I think he's just dead unless he flashed over the wall. But mid prior can be pretty good here. +1. Oh, we've kill. Oh my god, we have full kill here. There's he is. They're hitting Blitzcrank, so I just need to dip for a sec. I just need to not take too much, as you can see. I'm their target, because we're still killing that guy. With the Scry. Good job. No Blitzcrank means they really don't have good engage until someone's in the middle of all of us. Wow, she got it. Oh, that engaged. I was alive. I could have ulted that too. It's 50-50. Sometimes you'll get it, sometimes you won't. If we could have done a little better with vision over the top, but we couldn't because they pink warded this. It is what it is. Like if your range people go over to hit this, they're gonna take so much Baron damage. But I mean they got a 50-50 without junglers on Otacon, and then they got the 50-50 on Baron. Life just kind of sucks for us right now, man. Some games will just be like this, where like, I mean, literally just nothing goes your way. Every thought you have is sideways. Every Baron, every single thing, but you know you gotta brush it off, keep playing. I will say, you know, if I could break the 4th wall here, imagine being a content creator, man. You know, just for a second. You know, you have to own your mistakes as a content creator. Now you probably see why all these content creators and people that, you know, streamers or whatnot, just flame their team, because like I have to sit here and know that I lost that 50-50, and people are gonna comment on it. People are gonna be like, "Yo, Logan, you should have used WOQ. Tell me what to do." And it's like, you know, when you make a mistake, you're just chilling, having a good day. You know, there's no one breathing down to your neck, telling you everything that you did wrong from Jimmy 12 at Silver. You know, it's like, man, it was such a mental check for me when I first started like really getting into content, where like I had to, you know, I would get frustrated at people seeing me mess up because I wanted to fucking be perfect, bro. By the way, what's going on here? My Aatrox, or my Ahri did go a little bit too melee here, but it shouldn't be this bad, right? I think I win. Nice. Just takes a little while. Gotta play your cooldowns a little bit. I was able to kill their Aatrox before Dragon. If I can make it to Dragon, that's good, but I need this top wave for my item. Oh, if he dies, it's gonna... No, he's not dying, right? It's 3k health. Yes, sir. Item. Oh, go. Huge. I mean, just perfect. Save your W so that you can chase. Save your W so you can chase. Ooh, scary one. Huge. It's an ace into third dragon. One cool thing that happened is, right, like, so we've been having this game that's not perfect, right? We got 6 deaths. We're not really living the dream on that end. We lost 50-50 on a Baron. It's not that good. And, you know, this game isn't perfect, but you never know when the good play's coming to you. Right, so I had that good play when I was like 3 and 6, right? So you got to be there for it, man. You got to be present. Luck only, you know, luck is only given to the guy that showed up that day. So because I'm, you know, still actively playing this game, I'm able to get the top lane kill into that team fight bot side. So, you know, had my Aatrox, or had my Ahri died to Aatrox up here going melee, and I just stood there and I died, right? And you know, like that was just it. Like I just thought it made me cool to give up when it clearly doesn't. It's like, well, then I wouldn't have this good game state, and I would be losing right now. I think I need this, bro. You're on 4 items, so we should probably get off my camps a little bit. He does a little emote. Maybe he thinks it's funny to be unlocked. That's okay. That's his prerogative. I'm showing. A little bit of ADHD just hit something kind of brain. Seems like it. I don't think it's actually that negative. I think at level 17 that could be good. Hit this Scryer, help my Mundo with his vision a little bit. I'm in a decent position. Ahri doesn't have TP, so she should hit a wave and then come walking. That'd be best for her. Oh, they're dead. They lose the game. Yep. They might try and flash? No? I mean, if my team gets a full engage like that, my ult missing is whatever, because they die. Take a half charge E here, because you're not going to get the full charge on him. And GG. Our wave's actually really far. We might not have it. I can do this mini. I can WW2 to him. Try and really hard force this kill. What I tell you guys, man, Q something into W. If you're out of range, right? You can't WQ them, but you can Q to something and then WW2. Solid way to close that gap. They'll only have 3 at their base. This guy really needs to just come in group, man. He's just sitting there. It's not so free, this end 3v4, but 3v5 would be very free. Use our Q, use our E. Put him into the wall. Reduce the amount of stuff that brother's able to do. And I think we GG. Nice. Look at our Ahri, man. He's still a tier 2 bot. GG. Yeah, I mean, I definitely had a solid game to end this video on, where, like, you know, we didn't, like, have a perfect game, right? I didn't, like, do everything and hard carry that. You know, sometimes I'd fall back on my team making plays. But again, man, keep playing. What's the point? What's the point of giving up? What's the point of just doing nothing? But good damage, up about 1600. Took good damage. Runes, good. All you. GG. Nice. And again, it's so easy to get mad at, like, losing a 50-50, bro. It's 50-50. You will lose a ton of times, guys. Trust me. So get over it. GG. I think that's episode 6. I mean, we're hitting, you know, low master lobbies. Again, master lobbies look close to your emerald lobbies. But, yeah, we got a long way to go. Man, so many wins to get masters. Because, like, the challenge is to get masters on this account. when this account gets mastered, MMR could be like high GM challenger. So the games are going to get so hard, and they already are really. Because right, that's a 7 master lobby, but as you can see, they're lower master, so they still make a ton of mistakes. Was this the kindred he was talking about, by the way? It was. How'd they lose this game? Oh, bot lane. Yeah, GG. Thank you for watching. Probably be 3 weeks or so. Probably have another one. Peace.